Previously on our little D&D game.
Stuff like that, and in through the door walks a familiar face, a halfling of some renown. Enters the stage, Tick Rickety.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on the spot right
No,
now.
that's fine, because you see this really hairy-footed, short, about 4 feet tall, wearing a burlap sack and a short little sword, kind of walking into the tavern. And he's looking around, and he hops up on a bench, and he's looking to the bartender, and I ask, "What are you serving today?"
I serve everything here. Welcome back, Tick Rickety. So good to see you.
"Do you have ale?"
And he goes behind the bar and he's looking at some of the casks and he's trying to find one that wasn't broken in the battle that you guys throwing tables and smashing things. And he finds a small keg and he says, "Oh." And he wipes his hand on his brow and he looks at you and he says, "This one survived. I shall surely share it with someone like yourself." And it's got some dwarven marking on it. And he brings it on the table and he gets some mugs and puts them out.
I can imagine the rest of us are sitting around a small table
Yeah, and
eating shawarma.
well, there you see a skinny little man in a black coat and a top hat. He looks very Waterdatian, and he's very abrupt, and he's got a little satchel on his side. And he scans the room, and he says, "I am looking for Mara. Mara, is there Mara in the house?"
There might be.
Mara, who your friend?
You. And
Do I
he
recognize
pulls
this
out a
gentleman?
little document, and he's got a little envelope. You can't really quite see it. He says, "If it is you, do you have any identifying markings that I could do to deliver this most important note to you?"
Does she need one?
Is that a scroll? Is that
I
a
can
spell?
give her one. If you wish.
Please, please, please. It's official business.
Well,
Noble business.
I do have a moon-shaped scar on my shoulder.
And he immediately, he's hold the letters in one hand, and he whips out a little scroll, and he pulls it out like this, and he looks at it, and goes, and he begins to read it. Moon-shaped scar. Yes, that'll be quite acceptable.
You never told us about this. How come?
It's in
It's not important.
He says it's on the shoulder, but you know, it's not.
Maybe Mars.
Maybe it's
I
not.
got the word
female noble.
You're very good.
What have you been spying in her bedroom at night? Is that what you're doing tonight?
I've just got my suspicion.
Hey. I might have to start warding my. Am I gonna have to start warding my doors at night?
Remember, I'm not quite right in the head.
Technology, we can tap it.
I'll take the envelope.
Okay, you take the envelope. It has
You've been served.
it has a familiar seal on it from a particular Waterdatian noble house.
Which house?
The seal of perhaps one Romero's family.
Ooh. I'll take this over there, and I'll go hide in the corner and I'll open the envelope.
Okay, you see her go in the corner, hiding the envelope. You open up the envelope, and there is a small, elegantly handwritten note. "Beloved Mara, I can't take it anymore since your departure. My heart aches for you. It's taken me months to track you down. Things with our family have not gotten any better, and the strain of having you so far away from me is overcome my heart with sadness. Please expect me at the next dawn. I send this courier ahead of time to give you fair warning so you might prepare yourself. Love." And there's a line drawn through love. "All my love, Romero." And that's the end of the note.
Prepare yourself.
I'll wipe a tear and I'll put it away carefully into my pocket.
I wasn't kidding about the whole love story thing.
Okay.
It's hot, eh? Barbarian region is.
Nice.
19 plus.
19 or 7, I'll take 19.
You'll take the 19. Yeah, you managed to force yourself to walk down the stairs, and now you're with striding determination. You get through, you walk right past the pillars and the torches that are lit. You're not paying attention to anything. Your rage and your blood's boiling inside of you as you have the dagger in your hand, and you can see the altar literally like 4 feet ahead of you. What are you going to do?
I want to take the dagger and slam it into the altar
And
blade.
slam it into the
into the altar blade first. I want to like push that blade into the altar.
Okay, as the blade hits to the altar, you can feel the blade suddenly vibrate in your hand as it leaps out of your hand, and the two hands that were holding the dagger once again clasp themselves around it.
Tell me where Romero is, and I'll let you live.
And there's your answer.
We have what we want. No witnesses shall we leave behind.
Oh, it's that game, is it?
Oh, no witnesses.
Hey Hannah, what are you gonna do?
I don't
I
care.
guess
I got a kid
Gonna
at
go
home.
get that dagger
I
again?
have to get. No, I don't want the dagger again.
Go get dagger.
No, I feel better without it. I want to. I guess I have to climb up out of the, or go up the stairs again.
Yeah, and you actually get up the stairs onto the platform. You're perfectly fine. You're okay. You're up there. You're going right up the stairs now. You can see that the way is kind of blocked by Ty and Tick on either side of the stairs. Like they're kind of taking up the same 5-foot
Right.
space.
Bowling
If you were to
battalions.
try to get over them, your really choices are pushing them to the side or leaping over them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's an option for you,
No,
but I thought
that's-
that just in case you wanted to do that.
It is not an option not to do that. So
That is your option. Or you could run off of the stairs into your death in the perilous pits below.
there's no glory in that. So I need to try to leap over them. And
I would like you to make an acrobatics check followed by a dexterity saving throw, depending on how well your acrobatics check
and
is.
sadly, I'm also exhausted. So
Yes,
this
I
is
know.
all at disadvantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
What's well, the first one's going to be a fail.
Nasty. This is about to get real.
Okay, can you guys, I need you guys to make a dexterity check for me, please. A dexterity saving throw.
18. Okay.
18.
9.
A 9. Okay, this hulking barbarian really just like tried to like look like she was running up the stairs. She leapt into the air, but as she leapt into the air, she didn't get enough height from the stairs, and she slipped on some stuff.
This is
And her
karma.
And her foot literally connects with the back of your neck as you're like,
Oh.
and you're pushed to the floor. You're prone. Okay, not going to take any damage, but you're prone. You, on the other hand, are going to have to make a dexterity saving
Never
throw.
like stepped on my head like this.
So it does say I have advantage on dex saving throws against effects I can see, such as traps or spells. Is this considered?
I'll let you have this one because
So
it's
then this
pretty
is just-
epic.
This
Yeah.
is just a regular one. Then.
Yeah. Okay, Patrick Rothfuss, go right ahead.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
yeah, he gets
Oh, yeah.
everything.
20.
Yeah, you
Give him a chandelier.
after regaining your footing on the back of Ty's neck and back, you land on the staircase and can continue your travels to the top.
Absolutely.
He just
I'm
Patrick
double dashing up
Rothfuss
to
that whole thing.
Yeah. Basically, he walked all over you in his effort to
Walk up your back.
I just put that in the back of my mind. I'll address that later.
And now on our little D&D game.
Yeah.
It's magic missile of north.
Everything, yeah.
Magic missile. I can just think about
So
the
it's
YouTube
the first
video.
level spell
Magic
slot.
missile, magic missile, magic missile.
It's going to be perforated, isn't he? Several times.
That's
That's good.
12.
Sucks to be that guy.
Right in the face.
Yeah, he took one right in the forehead. One in the shoulder, one in the chest. He looks really bad, like he got hit hard, but he's not going down.
Tell me where Romero is, and I'll let you live.
And there's your answer.
We have what we want. No witnesses shall we leave behind.
Oh, it's that game, is it?
Oh, no witnesses.
Hey Hannah, what are you gonna do?
I don't
I
care.
guess
I got a kid
Gonna
at
go
home.
get that dagger
I
again?
have to get. No, I don't want the dagger again.
Go get dagger.
No, I feel better without it. I guess I have to climb up out of the, or go up the stairs again.
Yeah, and you actually get up the stairs onto the platform. You're perfectly fine. You're okay. You're up there. You're going right up the stairs now. You can see that the way is kind of blocked by Ty and Tick on either side of the stairs. Like they're kind of taking up the same 5-foot
Right.
space.
Bowling
If
for
you were to
guys.
try to get over them, your really choices are pushing them to the side or leaping over them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's an option for
No,
you, but I thought that
it's-
just in case you wanted to do that.
It is not an option not to do that. So,
That is your option. Or
Yeah.
you could run off of the stairs into your death in the perilous pits below.
there's no glory in that, so I need to try to leap over them. And
I would like you to make an acrobatics check followed by a dexterity saving throw, depending on how well your acrobatics check
and
is.
sadly, I'm also exhausted, so
Yes,
this
I
is all
know.
at disadvantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Well, the first one's
Oh,
gonna be a fail.
nasty! This is about to get real.
Okay, can you guys, I need you guys to make a dexterity check for me, please. A dexterity saving throw.
18.
18.
9.
A 9. Okay, this hulking barbarian really just like tried to like look like she was running up the stairs. She leapt into the air, but as she leapt into the air, she didn't get enough height from the stairs, and she slipped on some stuff.
This is
and her
karma.
foot- and her foot literally connects with the back of your neck as you're like,
Oh.
and you're pushed to the floor. You're prone. Okay, not going to take any damage, but you're prone. You, on the other hand, are going to have to make a dexterity saving
Never
throw.
like stepped on my head like this.
So it does say I have advantage on dex saving throws against effects I can see, such as traps or spells. Is this considered?
I'll let you have this one because it's
then this
pretty
is just-
epic.
This
Yeah.
is just a regular one.
Yeah. Okay, Patrick Ruff, let's go right ahead. Go.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
yeah, he gets
Oh, yeah.
everything.
20.
Yeah, you
Give him a chandelier.
after regaining your footing on the back of Ty's neck and back, you land on the staircase and can continue your travels to the top.
Absolutely.
He just
I'm
Patrick
double dashing up
Ross
to.
that whole thing.
Yeah. Basically, he walked all over you in his.
Walk up your back.
I just put that in the back of my mind. I'll address that later.
And away you go. All right, you can reach the top, and you see, it's kind of dimly lit up here, and you can see a couple of shadowy figures on the stairs, like other ones that are kind of on the stairs that led up towards the double doors
I
that led
cannot
up
get
to the top,
stairs.
as well as you can see another shadowy figure actually making a bolt line for those two as well too. They look like they're guarding, and he's kind of he's hobbling a little bit, like it looks like he got hit by something.
Okay. Would that have been the end of my movement then? if
That would
I
be the
doubled?
end of your movement that you doubled. Yeah.
Okay.
And you are there.
There.
Ty.
I still have my crossbow now.
Yeah, and your
Do I
face
have
is eating the
visibility-
stone
Do I have
stairs.
visibility on those guys firing crossbow bolts, or am I further up and away?
Yeah, you can kind of turn your head as you're lying there with your face buried into the stone stairs.
Yeah, I got no
and kind of
choice.
look,
I know
and you can see
pursuit of the
them.
guy ahead of me is a waste of time, but if I can pop up a shot.
Yeah,
at those
you want
guys
to kind of
up
like
there.
roll to the side and kind of go,
Yeah, let's
Turns around on his back, right?
Yeah, as my face just.
let it happen.
7.
7. All right, as you're kind of rolling off, he's like, your crossbow goes off.
I have no
accidentally.
control of
And you
this
don't know
thing
where
at
the
all.
bull went. You don't know what happened. You just think
Yeah.
it went off prematurely.
Yeah.
Story of your life, right?
There's a,
It's a guy thing.
Premature leveraging of the crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to get up? Would you like to do anything else?
Well, I'd definitely like to get up and continue up the.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely get up and you continue, and you're gonna try to run and catch up to
Trudging
Hannah.
low, weary walk
Okay.
of a man who has nothing left to live for.
Totally good.
It's the walk of shame.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you're walking up the stairs, crossbow in one hand,
Giant boot
one of your
print on the
boots in
side
the
of my
other.
Yeah, so I march up the stairs after him.
All right, and you get to the top, and you can see Hannah, kind of looking around to see what's happening. You see the couple guys at the stairs there. The other shadowy figure's trying to, looks like he's trying to make a deke into there. You can't see anybody that's on the balcony from where you are right now, too. But you've got to kind of figure that those people are still there. Shang Fang.
Do I see those guys?
Oh yeah, you're at the you're at the top of the
Very
stairs,
top.
just before you enter in that great big long hall there, and you can look to your side. You could definitely see the three guys in there. And it
So if
looks
I
like
go
they're
up on
taking-
there, can I get down to them? Or no?
You,
If I go
you'd
up-
have to go up, and it would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 into that little area. Yeah, it's about 50 feet. You'd have a 50-foot dash to get into that balcony area where the three crossbow people are.
Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm all of a sudden.
Is that your full movement, or
That's my.
are you still gonna
no.
be able to take an action?
You know
Or are you
what?
just gonna walk in there and go
No,
surprise?
I'm gonna take my regular movement, but while I'm moving, I still have that arrow in my hand.
Okay.
Out comes my bow, and while I'm running, I'm gonna shoot him. While I'm running.
Okay.
I'll pick.
Do you want to roll two 20-sided dice?
Sure. Can I borrow one?
You can. Oh, don't.
Not that one.
Let's just put that away.
That's a 16 and an 11, and the die, and the short bow that's a 22 and a 17.
Okay. The 17 looks like it was about to hit, but then as you were pulling back on the drawstring, as you pulled back, you realize that, oh no, this isn't an arrow, it's only a crossbow bolt, so it's a little bit shorter by about 8 inches than your regular arrow.
Uh-huh.
And you didn't get a full enough pull back on it, so it kind of like, you kind of went, oh no, and then you
Oh,
put the drawstring and
I
you
forgot.
boom. So it was kind of like,
Sit.
so it didn't get the full amount of power behind it, but you did manage to hit one of the guys. I'm going to let you do a 1d6 plus your attack bonus for range, but I'm going to have to half your damage.
That's fine. It's 11 points, so 5.
Okay, and you're like, oh no, I've been fooled again.
So I'm about 10 feet away from them now.
You're about 10 feet away from them.
Yep.
Let's switch over to Tick. You can clamber up the stairs there. You're going to be right behind Ty. You still got some movement left, and you can see these figures on top.
Yeah, the one guy that was just about turning left to the exit. Could I catch him?
Yeah. Why don't you give me a dexterity check to see how well your footing is? Yeah, you can catch him.
Perfect. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
your
guy
little
I'm
25 foot of furry feet can really haul butt.
Okay, that's the guy I want to jab in the back. 'cause-
Okay.
11.
An 11 plus anything?
Yeah, actually, it's plus 7, so 18.
18, that will hit. Yeah, don't forget that
Perfect,
plus
yeah,
7. That's huge. So yeah, you're gonna jab him in the back.
Okay, so total damage will be 7 points. And it's the poison as well. That's all.
I gotta make that. Yeah, I know. You and your earthly poisons. How much damage does that poison do?
It's just D4, I can figure that out.
Yeah, because he's
3.
yeah totally failed his saving roll on that, and you see him kind of like go, ugh! And then he kind of coughs up a little bit of blood as he still tries to run towards his friends, who are sitting there waiting at the stairs with crossbow bolts as well.
Got one! I'll end my turn.
We all hear this. Little voice.
It's squeaking from the top near the entrance.
Mara.
How tightly packed are they, the crossbow people? Like, how close to one another are they?
Oh, they're within 10 feet of each other for sure. You got to think too. You have like a little balcony that literally is like, it's got a 5 foot and then a little thing there, so it's like a 15-foot wide at the widest.
And Shen is within 10 feet of him.
Yeah, and of course you can't really see, but you might have a feeling through some really severe anomaly called metagaming magic that Shen might be close
Oh,
by.
I'm sorry. I thought you could see it. I thought you could see me.
Oh no, he can't see. He's
my bad.
still down there. He's still down there firing
that's
from
my bad.
here, right?
I
So he
wanna
can't see you behind there.
Move up the stairs, my full movement. You don't see
Okay.
nothing.
You'll get about 3/4 of the way up the stairs
Okay.
if you're going to really rush.
Do-
Also requiring a dexterity saving throw because I made everybody else do one. I can't make you feel special.
Well, that's a 19 plus whatever.
Oh yeah, you easily blast up the stairs. You have no problems. You've seen where everybody else has slipped.
19
As you're
plus
walking up, you look down, make a perception check.
That's a 6.
Okay, you don't notice.
Okay.
I was going to have one of your teeth lying there on the stairs. I don't know, just out of an interest's sake.
So do I have a better angle into looking into the balcony?
Yeah, you do. So now you're kind of like, you're up the stairs too, and you can actually kind of almost see right across too. And you can see the 3 crossbow people actually turning around to face a new foe. And you see a strange Asian person standing behind them going, and he's got a bow, and you kind of saw him do this, and then it's like, ooh.
All of a sudden he looks like Valentine's.
No Cupid.
Yeah, very much like Cupid.
Are there 2 of them that are within 5 feet of each other at least?
Oh yeah, easily.
Alright, I'm gonna fire off an ice knife at one of them. Spell slot. I'm gonna go with the one that that hasn't been hit.
Okay.
If I can notice any of that. Home. Okay, so the short misses.
That was the
What do I
indicator.
have for a plus on that actually? That's a 9. Yeah, that misses. But hit or miss, the shard explodes. So the 2 of them need to make a
I keep hearing
dexterity
shard.
saving throw.
Is there a DC value you can attach to that for me?
Yes, 13.
Okay, I rolled with their pluses a 7 and an 8. I do not think that they have succeeded.
They both take 4 points of cold damage
Like you guys did.
as the ice shard explodes.
How much damage?
4.
Okay, you see a bunch of ice shards explode, and that kind of stuff goes on, and you're still gonna run up, Hannah.
How far away am I from the nearest person now?
If you wanted to, you could probably reach. Tick has got his sword stuck in the back of the runner on the right side.
Okay.
Okay?
Could I reach that runner with my movement?
You could reach that runner with your movement. You could also reach the 2 guys at the stairs that have trained crossbows on you as well.
Oh, I'll go for them. So I'll run up, and as I'm running up, I'm going to grab my great sword out.
How does it feel to not have to roll to see what weapon you're going to use?
Feels awesome.
Do you feel empowered?
You feel like a liberated woman? Do you feel like you need to burn your bra?
And I don't wear a bra. And I'm going to.
She is very
Everybody right now searching for jokes. You can almost see it.
Right now, you know, the whole Twitter universe lights up there.
Yeah.
Fending
Just
little
waiting.
fucks over there at take 20.
I'll use my great weapons master feat, so it's -5 to attack.
Okay.
So that would be 9 plus 5 minus 5. That's only a 9.
It's only a 9?
It's only a 9, so.
He easily sees the sword coming down on you, as you can see the little bit of blood trickling out of his mouth, and it looks like he's not doing very well anyways, and he just ducks. A desperate attempt to forego this hulking sword coming down on top of him. Ugh,
And I'm disappointed.
I know.
Exhilarated.
It's okay.
Followed by disappointment.
You were right there.
It was so close.
An empowered woman, barbarian of your amazing performances, and you just want to be famous, and it was taken away from you at the last minute by a stinky little bandit and a bad run dice roll. But let's go back to
No
Ty.
time for weeping.
Ty. You've picked yourself up. You've managed to trample off to the top here. Hannah has come beside you. Tick is amazingly fast. You don't know how he manages to keep
Do
up
we have
with him.
anybody left? Like, how many of these guys?
Oh yeah, there's the one that Tick actually just shoved his short sword into his back.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 on the balcony.
Yeah, I've discounted both
There's
of
2
those.
sitting at the stairs that actually led down into this great hall that are sitting there with crossbows and appear to be trained on Hannah.
And I'm right with them, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're like right up against, like, you're went after the guy that Tick was after, right? So you're basically, they got like 10 feet between them and you.
So,
like-
what am I closer to, the balcony or those guys?
You're closer to the one that Tick just stuck a sword into, and with Hannah. You could also reach the 2 at the stairs too. That would
Is
be
he
the
appears to
closest
still be
close.
alive, or is
Do you
he
see?
dead?
Pardon me?
The guy that ticks.
Oh yeah, he's alive. He's not. He doesn't look like he's doing very well. He's huffing. He's puffing. He's coughing up
I'm gonna
blood.
grab him, try and extract some information before he passes.
Okay, and tell me this plan.
God.
In the heat of battle.
Oh yeah. Well, there's nobody else near him.
Oh no,
Just Tick.
Tick's got a sword in his back, Hannah's swinging at him, and you've got the two with
No,
crossbows.
I went for the
same guy.
guys with the crossbows.
Oh yeah, you went for the guys with the crossbows. Okay,
And
so
you're
you just
still
got-
on that same guy? You
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
just like stab and run?
Oh no.
Have you ever seen a Wolverine in the wild?
Yes.
Have you ever met Tick Rickety?
No. In that case, I'm gonna steer clear of that whole mess, and they were heading towards the entrance.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I'm actually gonna head towards the entrance.
and you're going to see Hannah facing off with the two individuals there.
Yeah,
with the
that's
crossbows.
where I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I don't know if I can get in there in time to
Yeah, you
assist.
can. Yeah, you could definitely can.
Okay, well then that's what I'm gonna
Hannah's already tried to swing at one, who he just barely just ducked
So on
out of
my
the
way there, I'm gonna have to lock my crossbow onto my belt or something like that, and then pull out my sword, grab my shield,
and take a swing.
and take a swing.
Okay, the one that Hannah just took a swing at, who just recently
The
ducked, or
one's
do you want to go?
closest to me. Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's the same one.
10. We got 14. No. Attack bonus. Yeah, 17.
17. As you take your sword swing and he ducks, you see a sword come almost like right at your side in between your swing and this guy, and it seems to impale him. Roll some damage. He ducked right into your sword swing.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yep.
And strength bonus is
+2, so 9.
Yeah, you stab him right.
1d8 +3, right? So
That's 10.
yeah, 10, 11.
And it would have been, what, a 15
10,
to
11,
hit,
12.
right?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
15?
15
Yeah,
total.
15.
That's a
Yeah,
good-
15 still hits.
Good couch.
Yeah. You impale him right into there. Takes 10 points of damage.
Sweet.
He screams in pain.
Still alive?
Yeah. And you look at him and he looks at you and he has this black mask on. All black.
Like painted on, or it's an actual?
It looks like an actual mask.
Like tear it off his face.
Yeah.
I want to see what's underneath this.
That would be an action. Yeah,
Okay,
next
I
time
can
you,
wait.
you might be able to, that's what you want to do, and then you can extract information out of it. Sweet. Nothing's into his ear.
Yeah.
Whatever your plan could be. Let's turn off to Shang Fang.
I have a quick question.
Ice shards just burst all over the area. You see a bunch of ice going on everywhere.
In the interest of time, did you want to have a quick break and do lunch now, or do you want to wait?
Right after we kind of just finish this round, I was going to actually say we'll take a
Okay,
break too. I'm
sounds
on the same page as
Yep.
you. Because all I can do is just smell taco meat ever since I came here. And I don't know if anybody knows me personally other than you guys, but I have two weaknesses. One of them is tacos, and the other one is tacos.
Yeah.
And we've got tacos. Anyhow, he drops the bow, pulls out his Kensai weapon, his scimitar. He attacks with his scimitar the guy right ahead of him. He moves in and rolls a 12 with his scimitar.
Yeah, it's
No,
basically just, you cut into his cloak a little bit, but it didn't connect.
he spends a key point and makes two
attack,
unarmed strikes
Two unarmed strikes.
on the same guy. Oh, that's a 13 and a nat 20.
The 13 misses, but as he's quickly trying to dodge your furious blows, he actually leans in and connects with your fist, your foot, your elbow, your knee. I feel like a whole lot of MMA action happening right here, right?
It's a sword attack. It's a couple of punches and a kick and whatever.
So I guess that kick connected right to his head.
Yeah. So
That's a
it's-
hit.
That's his. It's his strength. It's his strength rate modifier for unarmed attacks.
Yep.
So it's 3 plus the proficiency. Is it plus proficiency as well?
I think so.
So it's 5 points of damage.
I allow you to tell me that. I
I
play
can't
monks.
remember.
I have played one character my entire life,
Yeah.
and it is a sorcerer. And I'm not even really of anything to levels, and I don't play it very well.
It's like,
I just don't.
You get a saving throw though.
Yep.
Which is, so roll your save. It's 5 points of damage.
And if I save, well, how much damage do I take?
It's the saving throw is key feature requires target to make a saving throw to resist the feature's effects.
I resist the feature's effects. So even though you rolled a nat 20, it's your nat 20 versus my nat 20.
Yeah. That's gotta suck.
It's That's why Hannah over here was like, oh.
His nat 20 is better than your nat 20.
Yeah, because every DM when he rolls a nat 20 gets a +1 bonus to it. I don't know. It's on like page 237 of the Dungeon Master's Guide. I don't know. It's in mine. It's written in pencil, but I know it's there.
It's on page
Defender always
240 in mine. Interesting.
Did you pencil yours in too?
I think so. Anyway, I think I
Black felts +1 to everything. So, as your
it's
foot
actually a D4 for damage.
Yeah.
But don't worry about it. We'll just.
Okay, he managed to, just at the very last minute, you felt your foot connect right with the side of his head. But his mask kind of absorbed the damage a little bit, that you didn't get the damage you wanted. And once again, you look at him, and his black masks, just for dramatic effect, he didn't take any damage, but you kick his mask off, and you see a tattooed face, all in these black scarred tattoos, almost like they were burned into him.
I stop and I turn.
And they look very much like Hannah's.
I say to myself, and I look at the camera, as the camera looks at me, you one ugly mofo.
He snarls. Tick. You have this guy, he's twirling around to really kind of give it to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another shot at him. Why not? 15. Is that gonna be enough to hit?
Yes.
Okay, good.
For you, our wonderful guest from Calgary,
Yeah.
that'll be enough to hit.
Okay. I'm like, oh, I don't know how tough these are. Oh, good.
Nice.
It's total. Oh, well, I guess I'll do the poison damage as well. 12 damage total. With poison.
You literally stick the back of your sword right into his side as he twirls around to face you. And he literally keels over and falls at your feet.
Yes.
And he's kind of like,
Twitching away in poison.
I know.
It's awful.
Just brings so much joy and happiness to your halfling heart.
Wait, where's the boyfriend? Where's the boyfriend? I tap him in the head a couple times.
Unfortunately, you do not know.
I try to. Desperate.
There are three wonderful little people on the balcony that are going to spin around and pull out their daggers and attack your monk friend, who's all by himself up there. That's going to be 1 hit, 21 hits, I'm just guessing. And that probably, actually no, it might. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
No.
I
Can we just say it does?
deflected aside.
You're going to take 3 points of damage as a dagger slices into your side.
Wait, what?
Exactly. What?
What did you roll?
Well, actually, I have 3 attacks against you. A
Okay.
21 hit. The other
Yes.
2 didn't.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but the next highest one was a 12, so I wanted to actually see. So yeah, you do take 3 points of damage into your side.
Okay.
Crossbow bolt, right?
Yeah, Hannah.
Crossbow bolt? Wait a minute.
No, dagger.
Dagger. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, not a crossbow bolt.
I just wanted to
So you
make
can't
sure,
deflect
just in
this one.
case.
Are these guys at disadvantage against me? Because they're like literally,
Good.
or are they not shooting arrows anymore?
They're not shooting arrows anymore. They've pulled out daggers.
Okay, I don't think it
Yeah,
makes
and
sense.
now they're basically gonna. One of them is going to literally try to leap on you with his dagger,
Okay.
screaming madly, and the other one is bolting up the stairs to escape.
Could have been
So,
happily screaming
you and
that
Ty are
exact
both
way
there.
before.
So the one that's turning around to bolt around, he's going to try to do some sort of evasive maneuvers. But I will let you have some sort of a awkward, maybe opportunity attack against him as a bonus action on his turn as he runs up the stairs. And the other one's going to try to leap at you with a dagger.
So I get a bonus, or I get an opportunity attack?
Against the one that's trying to flee.
24.
Yeah. The guys never get away! Hannah always kills them!
She's a beast. She's just a beast.
12 points of damage. Slashing.
Okay, he literally just took that damage right on the back. Ty, you have an opportunity to get him as he kind of twists and turns. He's trying to get up the stairs and toss off his robes that are now soaked in his own blood.
Is he armed still? He's still holding his sword?
He's holding a dagger. They don't have swords.
I'm gonna have to kill him.
Next time I'm gonna arm them with swords. Yeah, you're gonna take your opportunity attack against him as he tries to flee?
Yeah.
Okay.
16, that 21.
Yeah. You can roll some damage, I guess.
I guess.
I'll allow it.
5 damage.
12, 5,
6,
6,
7 damage.
7 damage. Okay, that's 19. He's basically stumbling up the stairs and he's bleeding and it looks like he's developed a little bit of a limp. The other one, of course, stabbed me. Does a 15 hit?
Yep, just.
Woo! A dagger doing 6 points of damage plunges between the chinks in your little bit of an armor.
Lucky shot.
You got a hole in your side now. It's leaking a little bit.
It's a mute.
And with that, we're going to go to Mara and then to Hannah, and we're going to take a little break for tacos. Mara, what are you
I'll
going to do?
make sure to take as long on my. No, I want tacos too. I'm.
This will just have you delay this, me getting a taco. I'm not.
Mara's not going to survive. Is that what you're saying?
It's going to be a very bad day for Mara. Because first I'm going to kill Romero in front of you.
So, how many people are still up on that balcony?
All three.
All three still, eh? Okay, I'm going to go further up the stairs, and I'm going to use Firebolt on one of them.
The one that's really kind of, there's one that really isn't looking so good too.
That's the one that I'm
Yeah,
going to
you
hit.
gotta take one out, right?
12.
No. Matter of fact, your firebolt goes a little wide and it kind of hits part of the edge of the balcony and the stone, nice, beautiful stone columns there. You blow out one of the stone columns. Chunks of stone fly off of it. Fang, you see a bunch of sparks fly up from the outside. Looks like some sort of a...
Firework. Just like back home. Very good.
Is a balcony structural integrity?
Hannah.
I'm going to use my great weapons on the guy in front of me.
Okay,
15.
that's gonna hit.
Because that's plus 5 minus 5. So 15
Yeah.
is. Right. So it's 2. So it's 7. That's 12. That's 22 points of damage.
Yeah, you basically, as he stabbed you in a dagger, you basically took your sword, kicked him off, and sliced him pretty much almost in half. Your dagger, like your sword, basically went right through his collarbone and buried itself into its chest. And he slumps to the floor, sliding off of your sword.
And then I'm going to.
Welcome back, Hannah. It's good to see you.
I'm going to chase after the other guy because I get a bonus attack when I kill someone. So.
Yes, and you can probably reach him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, same thing. But I don't get to do the great weapons with this one. So 17.
Yes, you do manage to strike him in the back with your greatsword as he tries to limp away.
12 points of damage with this guy.
Yep, that was enough to take him out too. Basically, you just kind of ran him through with your sword as he tried to escape. And he kind of like, his back arches as he falls back onto your sword even more, and then just kind of like, falls down to the ground.
Well, it's a good thing I showed up.
There is, Hannah has literally, there's half a body. Well, when you casually look at it, lying in front of you, and she is up there
Whoever's near.
with her sword literally right through the other one who tried to run.
Does it sound like the battle has died, or that there might be more people in the distance? Does it sound like...
You can really off to your left and kind of like, if you go look like kind of behind you, you can see Shen, who is bravely trying to turn the tides of his 6 opponents that are on him.
I am like heading that direction. as
It
fast
looks
as I
like
can.
a really bad Bruce Lee movie.
Yeah, I'm heading that as fast as I can towards the.
Okay, you'll be able to reach them, and he's being surrounded by 3 people. And there's one that actually sees you coming, and he turns to face you. What are you gonna do?
As soon as I arrive, I'm like, hold on there, lads, and then I proceed to attack the nearest guy.
Okay, just like all out, just take your shield out and
Oh yeah, I'm
slice
just
him
gonna
through with
hammer
your sword. All right, let's do it. He already looks a little wounded. He's got an ice
Oh, yeah.
shard that's melting under the side of his head as well.
22.
22. That'll hit. That's amazing.
That is a
8.
8 points of damage?
8, 9, 10. Does your strength count towards damage? No.
You should have a damage bonus on that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
2. Okay, so 10.
So 10 points?
Yep.
Yeah, you basically just run this guy through, and he's just like, he takes your sword and he pulls you in with him. But he's not quite dead yet, but
Right.
you've got your sword into him.
Okay.
And he's looking at you. And all you can really see are these black eyes.
Quickly,
poking out
tell
from
me
his
things. Tell me things right now. Move it around a little bit. Start talking. Yeah. Yeah.
If it wasn't for the face mask, I'm pretty sure you could see the painful anguishes on his face, but it's really hard to tell.
It's like
'cause
pull him in closer.
maybe I'm just going to give him a Constitution saving throw, see how well he can take the pain. He's fine.
Whoa. Wow. Steeled himself against an entire sword being up in his guts.
Yeah, well, they're, not exactly human.
Right.
You don't know that.
I do now.
No, you don't. Maybe I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Backpedal.
Yeah. I have no backpedal points.
All right. Would you like to do anything else? You have a guy on the end of your sword?
Well, I'm going to kill him. I'm just
Eventually,
gonna
yeah.
jostle that a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shen. You see one of the guys that was facing you turn to face one of your comrades, and then you see a sword that's sticking out of his back right now,
Excellent.
and he's got a dagger poised in his hand.
Is there anybody facing me?
Two others
I
that
will.
are slightly wounded as well too. Everybody up here has got some sort of wound.
Okay. I'm going to sword this one on this side,
Okay.
and that all depends on if I hit which direction I go.
Did you use the word sword as a verb?
Yes.
Just checking.
Shh. Let it go. Let it go.
I sword this guy. 12.
Ooh. Okay.
Is that it?
Yes, it does.
All right. He takes.
It
No
says
damage.
it lies. It says it lies. And he's got a 1.
He takes 2 and 6. He takes 8 points of damage.
All right. You stick your sword. It kind of runs through up into his. It kind of hits his breastplate, runs up into his chin, and it impales him right into the head. And you see his head kind of flop to one side, and he falls backwards dead.
And I'm going to spend another key
Darkly
point
visual.
Yeah.
to punch and kick the guy beside him.
Ooh.
Okay.
So that's a 21 with the first attack.
I save.
And
Legendary
Legendary action. I save. No.
and then a 25 with the second attack.
Talk about demoralizing. So you forget it.
I didn't roll the dice. I just save. No.
4 and 5 is 9 points of damage. I know you don't get a save.
I just.
That was funny, but what?
I screwed up. That's fine.
I'm not even gonna roll for it. I just save.
DM's on a power trip. That's okay.
That's me every second Thursday.
Yeah.
At least you're aware of it.
Yes,
It's like
awareness.
Natural
makes-
20.
No.
So
Okay. He looks very badly wounded. He's in shock.
stop and ask him. Do you want some more beating, or do you want to run away and live to fight another day?
He takes a step back. Dagger still poised in his hand.
Okay.
He's looking to the friend being jostled around like a kebab on a sword. He looks at the dead bodies up on the stairs, like you can see directly in front there. He's looking at the halfling now, like poised still with a short sword in this thing's back.
Put the boot on him. Time to start talking, lad.
Yeah. He's looking at this crazed sorceress standing on the stairs in the pillar, as literally like the light from the luminescent lichens behind her basically make her shine upon the staircase in a radiant view. I'm giving you the moment.
Would you like to talk to me? Would you like to say anything?
You're gonna die.
Oh.
Maybe not by my hand, but you will die.
Well, that's very good for you to say. Thank you very much. You have a good day, Mara.
Option B it is.
The floor is yours.
You have one chance. Where is Romero?
He turns around and looks at you. You can't really see any facial expressions.
You
I
can see
assure
mine.
you, once the dagger's in the hand of my master, Romero shall be set free.
Yeah, I know.
And he,
Honestly, the idea of
He-
6 guys eating tacos and coffee in a room, that was like, yeah, that is perfect.
that's a fail.
Maybe
That's a Constitution
I
saving
know.
throw when it happens.
And all you can hear is like,
Okay, he's failed both his wisdom throws. You see him turn, and he's running towards the balcony, the edge of the balcony.
Do I
like
get
the-
an opportunity attack?
Did you want to take an opportunity attack on him?
we got a jumper.
Yeah. We got a jumper. Yeah.
I will fell him. That's a 17.
That's gonna hit.
He takes 11 more points.
Holy crap! Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh.
As he turns to run, I cut him in the back of his neck.
Okay, he turns to run, and he was about to leap off the balcony when you just basically just partially severed his head from his body with your sword.
Technically, you should have 13 seconds to still talk to him.
according to science.
Yeah.
So I turn him over and I say, "You should have talked to us."
His mask falls to the side. His head's kind of on a really awkward angle because when you went to roll him over, not all of his head came with it because it's halfly severed.
Oh.
So just to paint that little
Flopping
HP Lovecraft
around like a
scene for you.
puppet.
His
Right?
tongue is low.
He's very badly. His
blood.
body scarred with the same black tattoos that you've seen on Hannah. It looks like a wretched human being that suffered an immense amount of misery in his entire life.
I did him.
And let's go to Tick Rickety.
Or did I thought I was after Mara? Or did you not just go?
Mara hasn't gone yet. Mara
I thought
was
you
just
just
a-
went.
Oh, she was just
I gotcha.
she just wanted to say something. Sometimes you know you can like say things out of turn like, "Don't walk into the." Never mind. All right,
Well, everybody's dead, correct?
everybody is dead.
All right. And the last thing we heard.
straight ahead.
I mean, I don't know about you, but we're still alive.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Hannah took a couple hits, but other than that, and I think Ty, but basically the dagger and the master's gonna come together, and we don't get the boyfriend until that comes to form. So
So why don't we just camp out at the dagger?
I hate indoors.
Is Tick anywhere near me? Can I hear him saying
I'm near
this?
the entrance at the top.
We're out of initiative now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Live with it.
We've returned the dagger.
Put on your big boy pad. You can live indoor for
They
a
have not
while.
returned Romero.
We're under the tower currently, so I'm actually gonna walk out and I'm just gonna go check the door of the tower to see if it's unlocked. Just in case if the master is there and the door is open, I can come back and report that to them.
All right. You're gonna walk up. You're gonna make your way up to the tower. As you look up, you see the body of a noble, kind of strung between 2 ropes on either side, 35 feet above where you are coming out of there. There is a noose around his head, and you can't really see who it is. There's a bag covering over the top of his head, but definitely in noble robes. And he's hanging there. And the only thing keeping him from being hung are the 2 ropes that are stretching out his body between the 2 walls of the upper tower level. That's what you see.
I will then run back and shout down, I think I found the boyfriend!
I will dash my way through.
I follow Mara.
Yeah.
I pick up the back.
You reach the top of the tower. It's mid-afternoon. You can see what looks to be the same dress and clothing as your beloved Romero, strung hand to hand from each end of the wall by rope. And it looks like the rope is just clinging to it. There is a noose around his head. Pardon me?
How many fingers are on each hand?
Good. Make a perception check.
Like, oh no, missing a finger. Sorry.
18.
Holy
Excellent.
pretentious.
5 on one hand and 4 on the other hand. Looks like it's missing his pinky
Damaged
finger.
goods.
As it's kind of like wrapped up, but you can still see a little bit of blood just kind of dripping out of it as it's like kind of hanging there. And he's literally stretched out with a bag over his head.
How high
and
up?
there's a noose around his head, 35 feet in the air.
And they call me
up there.
Alpha.
Will your mending work on that?
I'll
Don't
Mara.
condescend to me.
And you can hear a voice. You can hear a voice as you're all standing there looking at the scene above you. Leave. Let me retrieve what is properly mine, and I shall release the boy.
You have what is properly yours. Now release him.
It is not in my hands.
Well, whose fault is that?
Yours. You're in my way.
Where is that voice coming from?
All around you. It's really loud. Almost like you might, you know, give me an Arcana check or Arcana check. Can people say Arcana or Arcana?
Arcana.
Give me a goddamn magic check.
I like this
That's
guy.
a dirty 20.
Look, we used sword as a verb earlier. Let's settle that.
No, sword is now a verb. So as you smurf through the environment,
Hey, yeah.
you sword magic check to see if there's anything happening. And it appears to be some sort of magic that's causing the booming voice in here, like a, you know, it looks like it's a magical voice.
Megaphone, it's a 3rd level spell.
So it's only a 3rd level.
Actually, there's a 1st level cantrip that does that.
Yeah.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, thaumaturgy is
Well,
probably...
go get it if you want it.
I will. Back away.
Back away from where? Are you everywhere and we're somehow right in your way at the same time? We're having an extra planar interruption moment.
I'm dealing with fools.
Yeah.
Mara, I will climb up and get your friend out.
Don't touch him.
Oh, this is my favorite.
And
Oh, what?
as you say that, you can see the ends of the ropes that are actually onto the wall kind of glow with some sort of magic. So any attempt to looks like that maybe to get him down at this point in time are going to end very badly.
You heard
How
the
about the
phrase.
one? How about the one around his neck? Does it glow too?
Yeah, it doesn't even seem to be attached to something. It's just
You
hanging
heard the
there.
phrase drawn and quartered, right?
I have heard this
Yeah.
phrase, and I have seen this done in person in my old country, Khartoum. Not very good.
What are you guys going to do? We have some like a moral conundrum going on here.
Mara, it's best to let this evil pass.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Fight
That's what I like to do with
another
Smeagol.
day,
I
fight
like
another
that.
day. We will get your friend. Let him pass, and we will get your friend.
Back away.
What guarantee do we have that he'll let him live?
There's never any guarantee when dealing with the evil of the world.
Any more harm comes to him, you best believe me, you will rue the day.
And you will face the fury of the blade of Shanfang. You may pass.
Was that a
evil
tripping
one.
the rift rue the day? Have you
Yeah,
seen
that was
show?
that was definitely a you will rue the day.
Yeah. You will rue the day. That's awesome. Oreo makes peanut butter now?
Chocolate
Yeah,
peanut butter
chocolate
pie.
peanut butter.
Crazy.
They're delicious, but they're highly addictive. I'm only going to eat one.
I'll bet. Yeah.
That for me at my age is like a
one.
diabetic, like nightmares beginning to
I
happen.
mean, if I
I know.
brought one of these into my house, just 10 minutes later, I'd be looking at the empty thing going,
I feel so terrible that I don't at the same
right?
time.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
I got off work, I had a bad day, I went home, I was gonna make myself like a salad with some chicken breasts and some spinach. Instead, I sat in front
Bubble bath and
watched
Oreos. It's like-
Final Space and ate my feelings. Really, that's it.
My feelings.
It's
That's
funny.
pretty much how it's gonna go, right?
Final Space is such a perfect show for
I
that.
know, All right.
Just 2 minutes.
If any of our audience, if you haven't seen Final Space, please watch Final Space.
Yeah, what a great show.
I'm plugging a TV show on Netflix.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing? You're all there. You see this supposedly Romero up there, strapped, seemed to be magically bound, hanging 35 feet in the air.
Are we right outside the hole?
You're right inside, and you can see like the part of the tower is like gone, right?
Gone,
He's
yeah.
stretched out
I
there,
remember.
and you can you haven't really looked out yet.
Maybe I should go towards where the dagger was and just hang out there, because eventually you'll all just push in that direction anyway.
That dagger is back down in the.
That's what he wants.
Back away.
Okay.
We will
We
back,
back
away.
away?
This is our friend's favorite lover.
From down below, if you're looking
Favorite,
down
favorite.
below, you can see you hear a. Remember when you were going down, and one of the rungs kind of broke and snapped? That's what you hear down below.
Somebody else tried the ladder.
I want to look. I want to look down.
Oh
Look
man.
and see.
Did the
You don't
bad
see
guy
anything.
trip on the ladder? Because that's hilarious.
I rolled for that. I would. I'd let it happen.
So he went right by us and he's going down the ladder.
I don't
and
know.
We didn't see.
I don't know anything. All I know is that there
I'm
was a
making a
crack
movement
down
for the
there,
ladder.
and you look down there and you don't see anything. But
He
you
invisible.
definitely heard-
He cast spell invisibility on himself.
Mara, feather fall me!
Hey, one second. Do you cast Featherfall?
No, no.
No, it's already been done. It's already been done.
I see, quick, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cast Featherfall on my holy
I'm
friend.
going down.
Okay, you're like,
He don't have much brain, but he
Yeah.
have very big cojones like this man.
Now, when I cast Featherfall, does my wild magic go off?
See,
that's what we're going to do
cojones
right
go
now.
from
So we
0
are going to
100.
let you roll a
That's two.
d20. Because it's kind of like panic.
It's a 12. We're okay.
You're okay. No
It
wild magic
never
today.
goes off.
Does it?
Oh, I've had it go off. It
Have you?
wasn't pretty.
Prematurely?
It was. There was like butterflies everywhere.
Oh no.
Okay, so you're falling down.
Yeah.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I will jump down the ladder. I don't want to like go rung by rung. I kind of want to like slide down the
You
ladder.
probably like grab the first one and just.
Do you know what I mean? I want to grab like each side of it. I don't know if there's like if it's ladder with things pointing out or if I can just like slide down the ladder.
80 slivers hanging out the hands at the bottom.
I'd like to do a perception check to see if I can get.
Oh, you
Romero
want to look
down.
outside? You doesn't look like you can get Romero down, but you're feather falling down. You're going after the break down there.
Yeah.
You're doing a perception check. Give me a perception check because you're going to look out outside of the broken tower as well too.
Well, that is a 16.
Okay, outside of the broken tower, you see on the hills, on the outlying hills, you can see probably like 20, and they're all kind of like lined up. Looks like they're all surrounding the tower.
Oh, this never goes good in movies.
Yeah, so you have like 20 guys, like 20 figures in the dark robes, all kind of surrounding it.
Is everyone to step up onto the wall?
And you also see that Adonis on top of a black horse. The Conan guy,
the one that's in love
kind
with
of,
Hannah?
kind of like behind him, looking at the hill, looking onto you.
She's got great
But
legs.
really, he's not really looking at you.
Maybe I shouldn't have jumped down.
He's just giving the
See
blue
as you
steel.
go down. Okay. So yeah, so here's the issue.
These
Um,
people are very creepy. I don't know why they are
You
here.
jump down. I'm gonna need you
We're
to
not
give me a
hiring
strength
babysitters.
strength athletics check. I don't know, maybe acrobatics. You know, give me a strength athletics check to hang on to the ladder. I guess as you're sliding down.
Nice.
Oh, with disadvantage, I still have a 20.
You still have a 20.
Yeah. Double
That was
16.
a double 16 roll. That was pretty nice too. You're able to hang down the ladder, and you definitely are flying down the ladder, and at a really incredible rate too. Hoping that you're going to connect with something. As a matter of fact, you're going down so fast that you actually, as you're going down, you look behind you and you see Ty kind of like.
Feather falling. I saw this coming. I actually felt the target for him on the top of my skull. I'm like, no.
As he glides down into the center of the landing
the
area.
black mass of your skirt
Yeah.
coming down.
And I've got to make a roll. Okay, that's
Oh,
that's
and Hannah
good.
doesn't wear
I'm
underpants.
good.
Oh,
I was hoping to slide down.
Be like
I know,
hitting
and
a
you were
giant
trying to slide
shrub.
down, and that's what I was rolling for, to see if you actually connected.
He's
but
au
didn't
naturel.
see it coming.
Yeah.
You got a lot of feet to coming from.
Feel like somebody
and you
dropping a
basically
shrub
just
on me.
like, whoosh, and you hit the bottom of the thing, but you don't really hit anything. And you're about halfway
And
up
you can't
coming
You and
down.
I are gonna have to work on our time.
What are the rest of you? What are you three doing? You're standing up at the very top. You can see these figures that are at least 120, 150 feet away from you.
I wanted to
And,
use Featherfall to go down too. That jerk.
And
You couldn't have waited
you
5
suddenly hear a
seconds?
voice. I told you to let me pass unhindered, and now you shall pay the consequences. And within that couple seconds of that voice going off, you can start to see the ends of the rope that are holding the hands start to quickly come and they're coming untied from where they were, and the hands are slowly, and you see the hands slowly getting released, and the body starts to drop, and you see the noose
Somebody throw a
around the
dagger.
body's head start to tighten.
I want to firebolt the noose, the rope above.
And I'll arrow it. I shoot it with an arrow. Since we're using weapons
And
as
if-
verbs.
How do sharpshooter?
You're gonna arrow. I'm gonna arrow the rope.
You're not gonna blow it.
No, I'm not gonna blow it. Because then I'm throwing away the way I'm gonna arrow it.
Yeah.
Just to keep the weapons as verbs.
Yeah.
That's a 20, a dirty 20.
Yeah, that's gonna definitely hit the rope.
Left side, right side of the noose.
I'm aiming for the noose.
Just making sure.
That's the threat. That's a 6 fire damage.
That's 9.
6 fire damage. Yeah, it basically hits the side of the rope, but it doesn't really appear to do the damage that you expected it to do to the side of the rope, but it does seem to make some sparks fly and a little bit of twine.
Firebolt sets it on
Ignite.
fire, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. If it was a normal rope.
Right.
You never know with hemp.
You're up.
Yeah.
You're up there.
It's
kid.
hemp.
Yeah, I mean,
It's part of some of Elminor's stash that he keeps in his little crazy wizard
Somebody
places.
quick with a bow?
Okay, do you want to roll with your bow?
yeah, and I'd like, if I see the firebolt, he took action before me, hit that, I'm gonna aim for a rope, the left side of the rope, and hopefully he'll swing or fall down in a safe way. Ooh, 8's not gonna cut it.
Yeah, it's suspended
No,
by the
basically-
neck.
No, because you firebolted, but he had 2 on the left, right, and now it's
I'm
unwinding.
good, thanks.
No, thanks, I'm good.
So I was gonna aim for the left side. I don't.
Just jump up,
Yeah,
grab his
basically,
legs.
you know, your arrow kind of misses the rope as it's kind of unwinding a little bit, and your arrow kind of hits the side of the tower, breaking into little pieces, and you're just kind of like, oh, yeah,
Typical.
typical.
Can't
Yeah.
do anything more.
I am going to. He's 35 feet.
35 feet in the air.
Yeah, I will.
The noose is slowly beginning to tighten
I will use
around
my
the figure's neck.
movement. I will-
I'm not saying that it's Romero, and I'm not saying that it's not Romero. I'm just saying that whatever figure is up there missing a finger with a bag on its head is about to be strangled.
You're not a good liar.
How do you know I'm not a good liar?
I'm up that wall,
Quickly change notes, change story. I'm a good liar. Plus 20 against all
And
attack
I
rolls
chop
versus
the
Shake
rope.
Fang. Pardon
I
me?
chopped the rope.
How are you going to get up there?
I'm climbing up because.
Okay, so that's you're going to climb up there.
I totally heard
Up the
theme
side of
song
the
from
tower, right?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm the only-
I was like, dun.
Which rope are you going to cut?
The one around his neck,
It's not hanging. It's not attached to anything.
but it's the one.
So it's just
It's in the
it's
middle.
tightening.
So you've got a 40-foot wide tower. Okay.
And it's just
Right.
lowering him down.
And there is 2 ropes that have him strung between either side of
Yeah.
the broken tower.
And his neck.
And there's a rope that's actually hanging, that's
From
got a
where?
noose around it, that's going straight up into nothing. In the middle. So you've got you're gonna have to climb up the side of the tower, and you're gonna have to jump the 20 feet into the middle, and then maybe cut the rope out if you're gonna even try to cut the rope, even
Absolutely.
if you can cut it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is what you're gonna do, Shen Fang? Okay, so you're gonna spend,
I am
how
epic.
fast can you climb?
40 feet.
That's great.
Per round?
That's half.
That's gonna
isn't it?
get you pretty much up to the ropes that are strapped around his arm that are slowly unraveling.
And then use those to swing over.
That's
While
right,
they're attached
hanging
to
onto the
him.
rope,
Well,
pulling
he
it
said,
lower.
he said it's
Right.
35 feet, so I thought he might just be 5 feet away from me.
No, you've got these 35 feet in the center up in the areas. You've
Well,
got
climbing's half distance too.
half
isn't it?
distance, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you've got you're going to be able to
Oh,
start
so-
climbing the side of
So
the
you've
tower.
got 20 feet.
Is
up.
there any wall below him?
No. He's hanging right in the middle. As a matter of fact, his entire body is basically hanging over top of the trap door that you came up. He's in the very center.
Okay, the only thing I got is to jump across and to cut the rope or somehow. That's all I got.
Okay, you start climbing to get up to him, and you're going to take a leap to try to cut the rope.
Yeah. Can I do that? You can let me?
I'm going to let you start climbing.
Okay.
Give me a really awesome athletics check.
He did not listen to you.
9.
Price is Right loser
A
music.
9? Well,
9.
lucky for him that the sides of the tower are actually really easy to claw. So you start to scramble up, sending bits of pebble and rubble down below. You manage to get almost up to the rope. It's one of the ropes that's actually starting to unwind. Okay?
Am I there?
You're almost at the rope.
Can I grab it?
No. You could actually, you know what? Yeah, you can give me an acrobatics check if you wanted to kind of like push off the wall and grab onto the rope that's holding his hand.
I just want to hold the rope. No, I don't want to push off the wall. I want to hold on to the wall.
Are the ropes not connected to the walls either? They're all magical?
Oh yeah, they appear to be somehow magically connected
so
to
they're
the
not
wall.
even connected to the wall.
Okay.
But they're coming apart from something.
Right.
And I can't see where they're coming apart from.
It just seems like they're just attached to. It looks like they were actually on the side of the tower, but once you get up there, it just seems like
You have tensors
there's kind of like
levitating
have some sort of
Below
magical
'em.
thing that
Yeah.
actually has them attached to the wall. That's it.
Perfect.
Well, if I don't see anything,
You can
I-
theoretically grab hold of the rope if you wanted to.
yeah, no, because I think that would be detrimental.
Why would it be detrimental, Jason?
Because you got a smile on your face. I told you can't lie. the old adage, once the DM smiles, it's already too late. Well, I will just stay with. I'll just
Yeah, I
stay on the wall.
personify that, by the way, in every single one of my games. Ask any one of my players. When I start smiling, it's like, oh no.
At the library?
I will just hold on to the wall.
Okay, you're gonna hang on to the wall while you're up there?
Yep.
All right.
Monk with elbows.
Dick, you've already taken a shot. You've landed flat on the bottom. You hear the booming voice of like, now you'll pay the penalty.
What penalty?
You know, the penalty.
Is it like?
No, I know. What penalty?
Is it like?
I will kill the boy.
What's this? Kill which boy?
Look,
boy.
I'm doing it now.
Romero.
Yeah.
No.
This
You guys smell
this
bullshit?
big, loud, booming voice.
When you try to kill someone your own size, when you come after me?
But you said my own size. So
You
I don't think that's going to work.
No?
no. Well, show your face like a man.
Steps out, identifies as something else.
I'll have you know I identify as an Apache attack helicopter.
That's the best one ever.
You don't hear anything. You can make a perception check though.
Do we all hear the voice?
Oh yeah, the voice is like booming like all the way up the
Can
tower.
we hear Hannah down in the hole?
7.
Yeah, you can definitely hear Hannah down in the
I only rolled a 7.
Yeah, okay, you don't
Then he
hear
hears,
anything.
Hears Shenfeng.
It's like a dude behind a curtain with a microphone. He's like, the great Wizard of Oz is like...
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Ty, should we head down to where the dagger is?
Hey, does the body appear to be moving at all?
I finally split the party. It's taken me all game to
Yeah.
do this.
And it was your doing too.
Like, was did anybody notice if that body was moving, like there was any life to it at all?
Not yet. It's just they're being pulled apart. So
Yeah, so it like could be a corpse? And we're all just making a really big deal about a dead dude?
looks good in his clothes though. You know, can you really let a guy in a suit die?
So where
Hey.
are we relative to the entrance? Like we went down the
Seems that we're
ladder.
alive.
He's hanging like straight above us.
Yeah, magically suspended.
Oh
basically.
Mara. Oh Mara.
But we're at the bottom of the ladder.
This is going to be great. You guys are split up. You're going to watch your boyfriend perish.
Fire a crossbow bolt at the rope?
Well, you're
You're down
down
in the
below,
Yeah, that's what I meant. So,
80 feet.
80 feet down below.
Yeah, so if you're going to try to fire at a rope, you're looking 80 feet up through
But they
a
are
10 by
straight
10
up
trap
above us,
door.
right?
And all you can really probably see if you squint your eyes up through the darkness is the dangling form of what you suspect to be Romero, Mara's one true love, that now you're thinking, oh, we've failed him.
I'm still iffy on whether or not it's Romero. So the other direction is the dagger, correct?
Yeah. Or maybe we
There's
should
lots of
maybe we
directions.
should stay here.
Now we could stay here for now and just see how the next minute rolls out. I'll hold.
You gonna hold there? What are you guys doing? Okay, you stop.
Yeah, I stopped because I mean, like, we were supposed to give the dagger back and save the dude. So to go back down to where the dagger is. doesn't-
Okay,
We could
you
be coming
stop.
between him and the dagger.
You're not sure what's happened, but all of a sudden it stopped unraveling, and he's up there suspended still. And you're looking like the magic has stopped to unravel. It looks like it's okay now. He's still being held in place there, not about to be strangled.
What would I have to roll to see if he looks like he's alive? Insight
Perception?
or perception? Investigation.
Insight is kind of used to
Yes.
against somebody who's trying to deceive you, or to do an insight check
Roll
to
it
see if
against the
someone's
DM.
actually going to.
Like a sense
Yeah,
motive.
if I'm telling the truth about
Yeah.
whether that's really Romero
Yeah.
or not, or whether it's alive or not, that's
Can I
right
roll
now it's more of a
sense motive
perception
against
check. You want to use a perception check to see. You want to find out if it's alive too.
Okay.
So you want to be able to. I use perception for things like the senses as well too. Can you feel? Can you touch? Can you taste? Can you hear? Can you see? This would
So
be
it's
more
things
like
that you can
you're gonna.
perceive.
Yeah, your things that you can perceive.
one.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, you get Captain Obvious. Hi, Mr. Meeseeks.
Man.
Yes, you're going to be listening to see whether you can hear or not.
Oh yeah. No.
Sure can't.
No. Hey? You don't hear anything, but you're clinging to the side of the wall. Like,
Now it's a nat 20.
oh, that's.
No, I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that with or without the DM's +1?
It's with
I really want to take my book and go home and write it in there.
Just
DM gets +1 on everything.
Just yell
In
out.
the event of a tie,
Smell it.
DM wins.
Smell it.
Remember,
See if it
has to be
smells like
on,
it's
Page
dead.
237.
Yeah.
Have you told us that there's people around? Like up top?
There's people looking at us on the hill.
Now I have. That's
Sorry,
menace,
that was
but-
That wasn't intended like that.
Fen Shang. Shang Fen.
How far away is not Conan?
Is not Conan? Okay, not Conan
And
is
not Red Sonja.
about 150 feet. Of course, she's blonde.
Only
No, she's a
150 feet.
Is she a redhead?
It's a red.
I thought so.
That explains.
I just
things.
wanted to hear
I
you
have
say it.
range. I can hit him.
Oh, you have range. I thought you said I'm French. I can hit him. I was like, what? I was like, I have range.
What you gonna do, Mara?
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a firebolt at the guy on the horse.
Okay,
That's a 19.
that misses.
What?
Oh.
As you see his horse rear up, and he's kind of like,
Pot shots from a distance.
How does that
What are you doing?
I've got a.
What are you doing? You're just provoking him. He gonna kill your lover.
So the cow comes over the wall. 19 misses.
I don't see anything, no rope holding anywhere. Rope is magical or some stupid shit like that. Maybe you can cast Dispel Magic.
I don't have
I
that.
have to
What kind of wizard are you?
I'm a
back up
sorcerer.
again.
Sorcerer?
Use you?
Yeah.
First of all, ooh.
Hey, do you
Second
guys at the
of all,
bottom
that's
want to
a
make a
third
perception
level
check
spell.
while these guys argue about what they're doing up top with the guys around?
Do I do perception at disadvantage being exhausted as well?
Yeah.
Well, I perceive nothing. So
9.
I am so
Okay,
imperceptible.
you don't hear anything. Okay?
As in, okay.
Yeah, well, basically, I'm gonna say a couple minutes has passed and you guys you're still hanging onto the wall. Tick, what are you doing?
I'm gonna again take a shot at the rope, try to release the left arm, and if it's I don't know, is it still burning? the one that was the
No,
noose?
no,
not
it never.
at all?
It looked like it just sparked. It never actually
Okay,
caught on
I'll
flames.
shoot the noose then. Oh.
Oh,
That one.
Romero.
Yeah.
Right into the
Romero alive? I have a question.
Well,
Romero's not alive.
It's not necessarily Romero. It could backfire and hit me. I mean, this could go anywhere at this point. This is that one. I probably shot myself in the foot.
That's going right into the head.
You're on fire in your face.
Shoot at the row. GM's call. I probably shot myself in the foot. Who knows?
You and I really need to like go out and train with these things before we start using them.
Oh man.
yeah, you had a question there, Shem.
I see the arrow streaking.
I knew this was gonna happen.
You knew it was gonna happen.
I know.
So is it gonna hit him? Who's it gonna hit?
Where's it going?
I don't know actually who's it gonna hit too. So
What's it gonna hit? Who's it
Perception
gonna
check
hit?
on that or what?
Why is it
you know
gonna
what?
hit?
I don't
How
want
is
to
it
make
gonna
this
hit?
decision. Can you roll me another?
D6?
No, just roll another d20.
Well, it'll be better this time for sure. Oh, well, not much. Wow.
Okay, you've got 20 feet leap from the wall. You see an arrow speeding towards the figure hanging in here. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do the Captain Obvious.
Two in
I'll
a row.
spend the key point. I'll leap and roll your damage, I guess,
Sure.
because I'm gonna interpose
Roll your
myself.
damage. He's going to try to interpose himself.
7.
Between.
Okay, I gotta roll a d10.
Is it an arrow or a bolt?
It's an arrow. You could actually grab it and shoot it right back at me too. Take that.
I just take the arrow for 5 points, or for 6 points of damage, whatever it is.
Okay, you leap out there. You take the arrows for 5 points of damage, so you can mark off 5 points of damage.
Yep.
So do you drop out
What-
of the air once you're...
I know this is where the DM intrudes because he's already done what he's gonna said.
Yeah.
So he like spider jumped off the wall
Now I'm
and he
gonna
leapt in
take-
front of this arrow. It was gonna strike Romero, your true love, who you believe to be hanging from the center of this tower. And you see an arrow strike Shang Fang, and as the arrow hits him, he slumps in midair and begins to fall.
Bloody twig.
Looks over at you. Why, dude?
That's about 20 feet. I'm about 20 feet up, right?
You're about 35 feet in the air,
Okay.
Oh, man.
That's
and
cool.
starts to fall.
I've used my last spell slot on someone jumping off the tower.
But I got down safely.
I thought you actually used some sorcery points and we got your first level spell slot. Oh,
I
right.
did,
Use it
and
on
then
magic missile.
In combat, yeah, and ice knife.
You could always blow off a second level spell slot.
I don't have those.
What level are you?
Mars only level 2.
Oh, yeah. That's
Prestidigitation. Make him look good, no matter what.
No, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn and look at you. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Bloody twig. Point at the bow. I don't know.
okay. So
It's like first time, new bow.
Shen Fang has taken an arrow and now he is plummeting towards the open trapped door shaft leading down. I honestly, I know that you're thinking, can I catch this one?
I can heal
And I
it,
want to
right?
let you know
Cure
that
wounds.
it's probably not a good idea.
It's not gonna.
I'll be like,
it's not
I'll step back.
He'll stay back.
I hear this from Tick. What do I hear again?
I can hear you. I heal you. I have cure wounds.
Not gonna help if I fall 125 feet.
Prestidigitate the mess. He vanishes.
I'll make your corpse look good.
Thank you.
Oh man.
In the interest of interposing and
Oh, I
of
can't believe
course,
that just happened.
I'm going to let you have a roll
Four.
to see if you can catch the
A Rick
end
roll?
or maneuver yourself so you don't fall into the pit.
Oh.
That's acrobatics or acrobatics.
Sure, give you acrobatics or acrobatics or like a dexterity saving throw. I really want to
11.
make that. 11? Sure. You managed to maneuver yourself off of falling through 180 feet into, well, like the 85 feet down. It was almost like over 100 feet down into the pit, and you hit the
125
side
feet.
of the trap door, bouncing onto the side of the trap door.
That's
you
fine.
are going to take damage from the fall.
3d6.
Yeah, maybe.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, maybe.
So that's 11, and that's 15, and because they're an extra 5 feet, we're just going to roll a d6 and divide it by half. So 18 points of damage in total, and you land bang.
Whoa.
Oh, I feel like shit.
How many hit points do you have?
I feel like shit, but I still awake.
So you took 5 points from the arrow,
I look really bad.
18 points damage from the fall.
I look really.
That's 23 points.
I look kind of broken up.
How many hit points do you have left, Shen? Or any?
One.
Oh. No worries.
I didn't make my superhero.
Got lots. Don't worry about it. You can heal them later.
Yeah, I'll heal you. You got one. That's all that matters.
That's what I do.
Anything less than a 10, I would let him fall right through the pit. I would have. Letting you know that right now.
I have no problem.
It's
That's
like,
what.
every time I come here, my mission to kill one of Jason's characters.
I mean, if I can, I'll run over and do healing touch right away.
And just
Yeah, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
He's lying.
He's like, no,
like, you know, the
CPR,
trap door is
CPR.
open. He's like lying on the trap door. He's got bits of wood sticking up out of his arms from the fall.
all good.
He's got an arrow kind of like sticking out of his shoulder that looks like it's kind of broken off. He's kind of a little bit broken. One of his feet is kind of like in a different direction than the rest of his body.
Can I just cast Prestidigitation to make him cleaner?
Yeah, you can clean up the dust, absolutely.
Mr. Rickety, ask me
I've
all these
sanitized your
questions.
workspace.
What are you guys doing down below? You
Are you
hear
gonna
this
be
loud
okay?
bang and you're not really sure what's going
I'm
on.
gonna
What are you guys doing up there? What is
Having
going
fun.
on?
Everything good. You see a thumbs up come over the edge.
Are we chasing after this? We're not chasing after this guy. Are we going back up?
Well, I guess we gotta go back up now.
You have Snickers?
Yeah.
I hate to waste a perfectly good feather fall on my trip down here.
Okay,
but-
you're gonna cast a healing touch on him.
Yeah. 7 points.
And my foot straightens out.
Pretty much that's what happens. Yeah.
Well, it's enough to get you hobbling. At least you hop around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your right arm doesn't work.
Oh no! Relax. It's all good. We got this. This is live.
Okay. That still works.
Brought to you by Tim Hortons.
Yeah, it's just the handle.
It's now a cup instead of a mug.
Prestidigitated.
Mend it.
The
No
Tim
worries.
Hortons cup took
Jack
10
says
points of
nobody panic.
damage. I killed it.
What?
Jet says nobody panic.
Yeah.
So we're not even gonna just pretend like that didn't happen. And we'll continue on with you guys are starting to climb up the ladder. Who's climbing up the ladder first?
I am.
It's now missing
I even
more
like
rungs than
push her aside. I'm going up first.
Okay. Give
How
me an
long
athletics
is
check.
he like feathery for?
Until he lands.
Oh,
Yeah, he's landed. Yeah. After you.
But it was all fake. They filmed it.
he's climbing first.
They filmed all that on a studio.
Oh yeah.
All right. They filmed all that in the studio.
There was no character landing.
There was no character.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm sorry.
Fake
Sorry.
news.
Yeah.
It's all fake.
Okay, give me an athletics check to get up that ladder. All 85 feet of it.
Yes! It's not just happening to me.
Halfway up the ladder, you join the coffee cup.
So do I just like
I just
kind of
destroyed
take a
it.
step down onto Hannah's head, or?
As always, in the interest of safety, you've completely fallen off the ladder. I'm going to get you one roll to try to grab the ladder again to hang on. And Hannah, you see him like one of the rungs kind of like comes loose a little bit, and he loses his grip, and you see
I'm
him
going again.
at about 40 feet, 40 feet, like in the air, and you see him kind of like, whoop, and he starts to fall behind you,
Oh,
and you see his body start to go down.
Can you reach up, grab me, and slam me against the ladder?
Or you can just
Yeah, because
like,
I was following him.
so you
up
could
the ladder.
wave.
I'm gonna reach out with one hand to try to grab him and swing him back beneath me to the ladder.
Make an athletics check, please.
It's not good that I'm exhausted.
Yeah. No, it's not. Oh, that's 17. Looks
You reach out, and as
17
you're
looks
falling,
great,
as
but
you're
I
falling,
rolled-
it
I
looks
did get
like
a
she's
9.
waving at you.
Bye. I just hold up a sign.
Oh my gosh, that's 6. You're gonna land hard on the floor for 10 points of damage. Like, and you hit the ground, thump. Ooh, 1 second.
I knew the delight in your face couldn't have meant anything good for me. Now he looks delighted again.
So I'm still. What are you doing?
You're still. He's
I'm
like,
still gonna
you're
get
still
up.
okay, right?
Yeah, I still got to get up, and I have to get up that ladder somehow. So, try again.
All right.
A little more
was that?
slowly.
Die again?
Yeah, and a little more carefully this time.
Do you want to give me an athletics check there, Hannah? Yeah, you got more
11.
than 5.
I got
You're
11.
good. Yeah, 11. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. It's actually it's not a bad climb, unless
Says
it's time.
you.
Not
It's a
my dice.
terrible
It's your
climb.
dice. Don't
Yeah.
blame me.
It's a terrible climb.
I'm just like, why do you guys all have problems with this ladder?
You're gonna try to climb up again?
Unless there's another route around to this particular location, but I don't think so.
Not really.
so,
No. You
yeah.
can try climbing up the wall.
I don't have a rope, so I can't drop anything to you.
This whole ladder business is already driving me up the wall. 17.
Yeah, you managed to get up there right behind Hannah. You see Shen Fang still lying on the floor.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Wait, it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good. How you doing?
I just get up, dust myself off, try
try
and
it.
nurse a few bruises.
Start
And,
all over again.
yeah,
Are you the man who walked beside the road?
no,
Turned yourself around.
no.
Mara, what are you doing?
You love her.
She's
Somebody's cast a
staring-
confusion spell on her.
She's looking at her
Oh,
lover.
wait, so he's 35 feet in the air?
Yeah. Everybody's back on the lower level of the tower right now.
I'm not. I'm still up there.
Do we want to shift focus to like
No, like
giant
we're on the
army
main-
closing around this tower?
We're not worried about those guys.
Yeah.
Think we should be though.
No, I'm rolling for some other stuff too because it's like I
As
said,
we came up the
I
ladder,
just rolled my first.
did the ropes get even looser or no?
No, actually, as you came up the ladder,
Hammond, do you
it
wanna
stayed
give
the
me a
same.
boost?
Nothing's changed. He's still seems to be suspended quite nicely.
One question.
You're worried that if those ropes that are holding onto his arms and holding him suspended there were to loosen just a little bit more, that he would begin to swing from the noose.
Do you want to give me a boost?
Does Mara
Like,
recognize
below you?
Like
No,
this-
it's just up onto
maybe
your
the
shoulders. I don't wanna
clothing,
go
the
that
build?
high.
It definitely looks like something
he's
Romero
35
would
feet
wear.
in the air, isn't
It's
Yeah, I just
not.
need a 5-foot boost. Boost?
Bust?
Boost.
You need a 5-foot bust?
5-foot boost.
English is just like
Mara,
get rid of
Sure.
it.
is rope coming from dimensional pocket?
Sure.
I'm going to use Mage Hand, and I'm going to take the bag off of his head.
There is what you. I thought he'd do that like right off the hop,
I was
right?
trying to, but it was at 35 feet. That's the thing.
Okay, so you take the bag off of his head, and there you see an unconscious Romero. It is him. It really is. He's come back to you.
Or
One
they
finger
just
less.
disguised it.
That could be disappointing later, but right now it's fine.
Well, I still have the finger. All I need to do is find a good cleric.
I thought you were going to say I'm going to use a mending spell.
Or necromancer.
I slap on my tinfoil helm. I still don't think it's him.
It's got a beanie.
Can I make any sort of arcana check to see what I can figure out about these ropes?
Sure.
Charm them all.
Thinking.
I'm thinking that my arcana is not as good as I thought. That's a 10.
Yeah. You sense that they're magic.
Wow, guys, the ropes
kind
are
of-
And bad things
magic.
happen when you try to arrow them or sword them.
Captain Obvious.
Because that's a thing now. I arrow the bad guy.
As long as you keep the arrows with the bad guy, don't arrow Romero.
Just like I handed that coffee cup that I feel really bad about.
So we're not in initiative or anything.
No, you're not in initiative.
So I remember when
You can see the crowd outside. No, you two can see for the first time.
do I see not Conan, whatever we're calling him?
Not Conan.
Not Conan. Do I see him?
Oh yeah, he's definitely there. And as
Yeah.
you climb up, he definitely sees you.
Yeah.
I wanna
So
see the
is
footage.
this like we're towered here, guys hanging about here, and we can see like from the upper side those people down surrounding the tower?
They're about 150 feet away.
Statues.
Just
yeah.
robed figures. Looks like they're just guarding, making sure that they're
Just
master.
robed figures,
yeah,
tall,
whatever.
pointy
They're
hats,
just standing
big
there.
flaming
Doesn't look like they're
logs.
chanting. Just some black robed figures in masks with a dark-haired hulking mass of prettiness on a horse.
Well, it's 2 clans for me. Let's
So how far away is he?
About 150 feet.
And they're obviously looking menacing at us.
No, actually, you can't really, like, you have to see their faces
They
in order
look
to see
happy.
menacing. They're just kind of like standing there, hands by their sides, just all standing like, like,
creepy.
with about like 15-foot spaces in between them too, right? Like just onto the hill, looking inside,
And they're just sitting there.
standing.
like they're
Should we
watching
just
Netflix.
start picking them up?
Well, I think they're the wedding party.
No,
Which health do I
they're
have?
not fancy enough for a wedding party.
Oh.
Not
Maybe
for
it's
any
not a fancy wedding.
Montevidean
Yeah.
wedding party, that's for sure.
Oh.
Who's your friend's pretty boy?
Oh,
They are not my friends.
Oh, then you don't mind if we kill them?
can we circle back to where you said I was pretty?
Oh my goodness.
Hi. That's a long stretch for you.
Yeah, especially after that last dive off the ladder.
Ooh,
Everybody make a perception check.
18.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20 for me too. Actually.
13.
Nope, 19.
15.
19.
Everybody. You heard a crack on the trap door and some scuffling of feet.
Where were
I want to
just
throw a
water?
dart.
Just at the door.
Hey guys, how you?
Because I'm right at the trap door, right?
Yeah, you're lying on the trapdoor. You haven't said that you got up yet. You're lying there still with splinters sticking out of your
Then
body.
I swing at whatever's there. Sword in hand instead of a dart.
Oh man, this is not gonna go well.
That is it's a 16.
Roll again.
16 and a 13.
Okay, you don't feel like you bit into anything. It looks like you just swiped and you just hit the air. But then again, you hear the booming voice. Don't touch me! I will kill your friend!
Now you are going to.
He is almost yours. We had a deal.
What do you
You
say?
have the dagger, so give me Romero.
Or you will face.
He will
my
be
blade.
yours soon enough.
You will face my blade. You let him down.
He's invisible in the room.
Let him down, or face my blade.
He will be yours soon enough.
May I?
And you hear like almost like a childhood laughter, like
Maybe everything
Fog or
And I can imagine there's a pinky doing this.
anything that might show or reveal an invisible presence in the room. Fog, dust. I mean,
Does it sound like it's coming like from someone smaller? Like,
Like
you
this-
can usually tell
this
someone's
tall?
height from voice and stuff like
it's like he's using a magical like thermogamy to kind of like
that. Okay.
make his voice, thaumaturgy, to make his voice like bigger and louder and stuff like that too. But really, you almost get like a child.
it seems like some
it's-
small penis syndrome going on.
Look for footprint in the dust. Look for footprint in the
If I
dust.
were to use prestidigitation to make a shower of sparks, how big of a shower of sparks can I make?
about 5 foot radius, probably.
Alright,
Well, from the right height. Right?
I'll make a shower of sparks above us. See if I can notice anything in the sparks.
Nothing in the sparks appears,
Look for footprints in the dust.
but you can see the amount of figures on the hill starting to move forwards, and you hear in a big voice, "I have the dagger. Kill them!"
Oh, now you're gonna get it. You are mean.
Let him
And
play through.
as
They
you're
can't
all
all
like,
come
and
through the
what are you
door.
all really looking at right now?
I'm in my area, so I'm looking for
Yeah.
this. I'm trying to find out where this.
I'm
guy's
actually
going.
looking at the only entrance that they would be coming in.
Okay, so they're really coming in that entrance. So everybody's kind of focused on them right now.
I'm still
too.
watching Conan. Dude.
You're watching Conan. He's sitting on his horse too, right? And as he says this, and as per our arrangement, ha! Here you go. And all the ropes release. All the ropes actually just magically disappear, and the body begins to fall towards the
Towards him.
Towards me.
Well, yeah, but
The
you're on the
trap.
trapdoor. It's going straight down.
I'm gonna try to catch him. And direct him
And
off
I'm-
from falling.
I'm not
And as
there.
he's falling, I want to try and do a running leap to tackle him as well.
Yeah.
All right, then.
To catch him.
So
Go ahead.
I'm going to let you make an athletics check. I'm going to make you make an acrobatics check. Ted, what are you doing in all this?
I'm gonna notch another arrow.
Oh, bloody hell, right?
Yeah. Just because he has average intelligence.
If he doesn't
know
fall
any
all the way down, I'm going to shoot him again, right?
better. Well, put him out of his misery.
What'd you get?
13.
That's a 13 for me as well.
You managed to break some of his fall and get him out of the harm's way from falling all the way down into the pit. Romero, the unconscious Romero, takes 4 points of damage as he slams into the opposite side of the trapdoor onto the rocks. Now you see, you're looking out as the sun sets behind the silhouette of all these robed figures coming down. And there's the 5 of you, the unconscious Romero, and what looks like 20, maybe 30, maybe more cloaked figures that are now pulling out crossbows and starting to march towards you.
Well, they can only get so many through that door at once.
I'm going to go my movement 30 feet out into the field and yell to all of them, "Leave us alone. It's me and him."
Ooh, a challenge.
He looks at you.
As she does this, can I use prestidigitation
he-
to
he-
make
Oh, that'd be
marks?
cool.
He smiles at you, and almost childlike. What are you doing?
I'd like to fire an arrow at the guy on the horse, but also cast Tangled and Snare. I don't want my spell in front of me. It's like
The
Tangled
tangle,
Thorns.
Tangle of Thorns. Okay, I get it. Let's make a string
Oh, I
song.
hit his
Oh,
candy.
hidden candy.
Does that even count?
No, it counts. That was a 4. Right? You don't get to re-roll just because you hit candy.
Oh, I get a +9 with it, so 4 and 9 is
13.
13.
Yeah, he basically just brings up like a small. I keep forgetting it's a tiled floor. The coffee cup's still usable, but the handle is smashed. He brings up a buckler shield like this, and he just like catches the arrow, and it just like. And he looks at you, and he's just like. And he's kind of like he's quizzical, right? He's kind of like he tilts his head. He's kind of looking at the 5 of you as this slow army of like marauders or cultists are moving towards you, and there's like 35 of them now. And they-
Leave him alone. He's mine.
How big's the entrance?
Really, you've got probably if you were to look at the circumference, you've got about 22 feet, which you could cover.
So
We'd be better off down below, where we make them come through a choke point and kill them one by one.
yeah, you climb that ladder.
I'm out in the
Up
field.
to
I
you.
don't know, I'm
You're out in the
I'm
field.
out
You're
in the
trying
field.
to coax them on.
I'm going to take Romero as far back from the door as I can.
Okay, Tick, you're notching an arrow to shoot. You're.
They're coming towards that door?
It's not even a door. It's like half the tower is missing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a little bit
It's a
different then.
hole.
Anybody near me? Everybody's drawing crossbows. I don't want to step into a...
Oh yeah, they're like 100 feet away right
Oh,
now.
I have a crossbow.
Yep, I have a bow.
They're slowly marching towards.
Do I
you.
have anything that might be used as cover around me?
Rocks, sticks, maybe the side of the tower?
But enough that would give me a little bit of cover?
Possibly,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
You could
take
probably
that
get
crossbow.
full cover if you were to duck in behind some of the.
Yeah, I'll just try and take some cover, pull the crossbow up, fire a shot off at the closest...
Same.
Same.
Yeah, looking for cover.
Looking for cover, scrambling, still getting some of the splinters out of your body. You're pulling Romero behind some of the rocks, of course, that you know are already there. You're doing okay. So let's.
I'm just standing.
You're
up there
standing there holding your
my
sword. You're
down.
waiting
I'm
for
just
it. Okay. I'll let you shoot your crossbow first. Pick a random target, right?
Yeah. So, with 2 with range, 14. Does your initiative count towards that at all?
No.
13.
13,
Or 14, sorry.
14. You find your arrow kind of like just flies into the air, or your bolt, you have a crossbow, right?
Yep.
Goes into the air and it lodges kind of in the ground behind
You
the
didn't
line,
run that, wouldn't
marching
you?
towards you.
When you have 12 plus your dex for that, that'd be 15.
Is it dex?
Dex is for
ranged?
For ranged.
Oh, okay. So it would actually be 5.
Are you and you're proficient in those, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it's
17.
plus 5, yeah. 17.
That does hit.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to roll some
And
damage
you
against
just is he just attacking a?
him. Just
What
one of
are
the guys that's
1d6?
Yeah, 1d.
Yes.
Light crossbows 1d6 plus 3.
So,
Because you're plus 5 then, isn't it? No,
No,
plus
three.
your plus 3.
Plus
yeah,
5 to
plus
hit.
three.
So 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
Crossbow bolt lodges into one of the bodies of these things, and it doesn't even seem to flinch. It just
Things?
keeps walking towards you.
what? Does it smell like undead?
No, I
They're 100
checked
feet
it
away,
earlier.
you can't really smell nothing. They're not undead. Tick Rickety.
I'm gonna do the hide in plain sight for the halfling, and I'm actually gonna try to hide where Hannah is. If I
Okay.
can, just to be.
You're gonna crawl up through some of the grass.
Yep.
Because once you get out from like 15 feet away from the tower, there's lots of tall grasses and kind of like a grain field and stuff like that.
And I'll just keep an arrow.
This is
notch.
a really bad,
That's
almost
it.
like a Children of the Corn episode thing that's happening right about now.
And I'm just gonna hold my action and just wait to see what comes of it. Because if he takes Hannah's challenge, then that'll change my game plan.
All right.
35 against 5.
It's no worries.
Did you say 35?
There's 35 now, but you're pretty sure that there's more coming over the hills. Mara, what are you
Who
doing?
won't?
I'm gonna
Oh,
pick
probably
one
literally.
of the randos, and I'm just gonna firebolt.
I hope they whip
Okay.
protection.
You don't want to catch a disease.
We're not doing well with some of these rolls, eh? That was a 3. Plus whatever.
An extremely
Yeah,
big
cloud maybe. I mean, I rolled a 7, so.
Hannah, you see a firebolt come streaking past the side of your head and disappear over top of the hills about 120 feet away from you.
Don't even flinch, I'm so focused on
You're
it.
so focused on him as he rides his horse. Okay.
Shen will.
They kind of like march literally. They're not even moving at full speed. They kind of got their crossbows out, and they haven't even fired yet. But they're moving another 30 feet closer.
Shoot.
So now they're about 70 feet away from you. Okay,
And about how far from? Oh, I guess I'm at 70 feet from her.
and
how-
about 100 feet from you.
I'm shooting.
And you're right beside Hannah, kind of like hiding in plain
I'm hiding in
sight.
plain sight. Just
Basically, yeah, you're right.
holding.
You'd be right between her legs and just
You're just
like
like a tree, just standing in the field.
Shrub.
shrub.
Thorn bush.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm firing again.
You're gonna fire again.
Yeah,
All right.
you only
I
get
didn't
one
get-
shot per round for.
Yeah.
I didn't get to
crossbow.
fire last round. I'd like to fire
Okay.
last round.
Okay.
I'll just pick whatever.
Yeah, sure. Just pick a target, whatever target.
Yeah, no.
Nope. Okay. Yeah. What are
Was
you
it
What are
nat
you
one?
shooting?
Would that was
My
a,
goal. Now
Oh,
one.
was that a crit fail?
It was a
Yeah,
crit
crit.
fail.
Oh,
Not one.
All right. You want to roll it again?
17
Okay.
plus 6.
Where
wake up
do you get
with
the
it?
+6 from?
Well, you wanted an extra roll, so.
I'm gonna add whatever plus. What's the highest plus on my sheet? I'm just gonna add it to it. I don't care.
No, it's a short form. I get plus 6 to attack. So.
Oh, look, I have a 17 strength. I'm gonna add that to my roll.
I was just gonna say, well, maybe it hits. somebody
24?
else.
That hits another creature.
Or 23, sorry.
Yeah.
I got it.
Roll
So proud
damage.
of you. Can't
Oh,
climb
that hit
stairs,
the
but at
dice.
least
You should
actually hit
re-roll that.
somebody.
Another
We've
4
already
points of
been through
damage,
that.
right?
Corral
4
your
points.
dice.
At the same target or a different target?
Same target.
Same target? Yeah, you see another one of your crossbow bolts like plunge into its other side of its shoulder, whatever, too. And all it really kind of does is this. And then it just continues to march forward.
I think we've got an undead problem.
I don't think so.
Did I say that? Do I hear that going back?
GM shrugs.
who said that?
What are you doing, Mara?
I'm gonna throw a firebolt out at another random. 16.
That hits.
Does anybody have a sight on what these things are yet?
Humanoids. It's 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage?
Yeah.
Firebolt comes into them. You see some of the robes ignite. Now they're smoldering.
Does the flames
Makes for an easy target. As you can
illuminate?
see the smoke trail off of the back of this one's robes.
Does the fire
And as you can
illuminate?
see them marching forward, you see another like almost like a line of cultists come up over top of the hills, like maybe like another 10 or
cultists.
12 or 15 or 30. I don't know how many. It's
Huh?
hard to see with the sun setting behind them.
Sounds like I need to start looking up Shakespeare quotes.
Rancid curd.
I was thinking more along like something from, was it Macbeth and let loose the dogs of war? Or is that Richard III?
I think that's Richard III.
Yeah.
Thinking more of the Merchant of Venice and make the beast with two bags.
Yes, there we go.
In the final minutes.
Wow, do we ever have a well-read crowd here?
Yeah. Alas, poor York.
All right,
hardly knew.
Shen, what are you doing?
Hey guys, I think time to run away.
To where?
It don't matter. Anywhere but here.
You expect us to go through them?
Do we have Romero?
We have Romero.
I think we go in opposite direction. Are they all around us? Or just in one
You don't know.
All right, we'll call it.
You haven't walked out. Oh, you walked out of the tower. But you said you walk straight out. You're looking straight
Yeah.
ahead of this guy. You don't break contact. You haven't looked behind you.
No.
Or would she?
Shen will look around then.
You kind of go to the tower. Yeah, you're surrounded, and they just came to like it's like almost like, you know, you've got this circle of now because you could see the 35 in front of you outside of the tower.
Parlay.
And as you kind of go around, it looks like you've got like almost like at least 100 that are just like slowly walking towards you on top of you as you sit in the
Well,
tower.
now I've got to try.
See, he shouted parlay. He's issued a challenge. Are we getting any response from
No.
not Conan and not?
I
No,
want to go back in the tower.
Conan is on. Well, the not Conan is on the hill on his
He's not
majestic
coming
steed.
forward?
No, he's not coming forward. He's on his majestic steed, and he's looking at you, and he's got his head tilted, and he's kind of like got this boyish smile on his face.
Okay, can I see him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot him. That's all I got.
Okay.
I thought he was way too far away. I thought he was like
That's
150
20.
feet away.
It's about 150 away.
That's a 20.
30, 20.
What do you shoot?
If it's
him with?
150 feet, that would be a disadvantage.
Nope. It's 300. It's 8360, right? 8320.
Longbow, yeah.
Short bow.
No,
8320.
short bow is not.
Yeah. If you go to.
But short bow is 6120.
Nope.
Mm.
If you go over here to
Feet?
short bow, it is 8320.
8320, right?
Which means after 80 you get disadvantage. After 320 you can't.
Okay, well, dirty 20 and
Rolling that 20.
dirty 20 and 16, 17.
That does not hit him. He basically brushes your arrow away with his buckler again the other way. He's kind of like
Just
tosses it to the
pissing
side.
me off.
I yell out, "You're obviously a coward!"
From the fighter at the back.
And I'll take the rest of my movement, move back inside the tower.
Back inside the tower.
Yeah, if we couldn't climb those stairs, they can't either. Guaranteed.
Yeah. If we can't get down that ladder without killing ourselves, we could just let them drop. Kill one, drop, kill one, drop, kill one. Be there all day. Maybe take shifts. Yeah. I'm actually
Make
all
a
down
perception
for
check,
that.
because you're going to be one of the few people that's going to recognize those.
8 plus the 3,
Is 11?
11, yeah.
10? Somehow you hear a...
Oh,
Coming
You
from-
can hear that in the distance. But like it's like very faint in your ear.
it's those twin things. Shame, I can't remember their names.
Okay? You're standing out there.
Shemp and Mo?
Shemp and, yes.
Something
Ren and
like
Stimpy?
No, no,
Yeah.
the
Close.
two.
You don't know who they are. Neither do I.
The first line is getting closer to you, and it looks like they haven't used their crossbows. They put their crossbows away, and they're pulling out a scimitars. Okay, not the daggers. They're pulling out scimitars, and it looks like 4 are going to charge you, while the other ones slowly make their way to the tower. So just between you and me,
Yeah.
we're going to do a little bit of a quick combat between Hannah.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay?
So there's 4 of them coming at me?
4 of them.
Then I would go sword and board then if I see 4 of them coming at me.
Yeah. Okay? So, and then you guys are going to be able to go, I'm going to put all of you in one turn to go in between rounds, okay?
Sounds good.
They're good, a little bit away. So what is your roll for initiative?
Oh, 9.
Okay, 9. Okay.
Nine.
So you see 3 rush Hannah. Tick Rickety, what are you going to do right now in this exact moment in time? Where the fate of your Conrad, who's standing out in the field,
With you, actually. You're
with you right there,
Yeah,
which is they don't see you.
I hear voices, so I'm just gonna shout, "We've got more company!" And I'll switch from bow to the poison short sword.
All right, do you want to roll an initiative in here too?
5.
All right. Okay. You see some action that's starting to happen, Mara. Romero is still passed out in the back. He's moaning. Oh, Mara. Oh, sweet Mara.
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at one of these freaks.
Wow. I thought you were gonna say it him. I was like, fine. Like,
No, I changed my mind. I can go on.
Shoot you.
I
That
choose
is
you.
a 22.
A 22. All right, roll your damage.
5.
Okay, you're gonna hang back, throw a firebolt. Shen,
Nat 1.
just a
I'm
swing and a miss.
I'm just shooting arrows at
Blanks.
these things.
Shooting blanks.
Shoot it straight up in the air, see where it lands.
Here, shoot over here.
Yeah.
I will get something eventually. Close my eyes, shoot over here.
Pretty much.
I will use the force.
Actually, it's a.
I am one with the force. The force is one
Better
with
plan than
me.
him aiming.
It's
a
not
good
one with
plan.
you at all. Ty, what are you doing in this whole situation here?
He gonna rebuild a house.
Makeshift tiger pit trap. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, so we are literally surrounded by 100 cultists.
Or more.
Or
I'm not really
more.
sure. You haven't really taken an exact count. Did you want to go out and do a perimeter walk around and
Yeah,
make an
okay,
exact
everybody
count?
raise your hand if you're a cultist.
Maybe they have membership. Who knows?
Well, I'm sure they do. I'm sure it's impossible to get out of, too. Like a gym membership.
How
So,
it's possible to get out of a gym membership? You just need to die, that's all.
no, yeah, that's right. Heart attack, well, we're still going to have to.
So get deductions for the next year.
That's
'cause
right,
you get
yeah.
a promise.
Yeah. So, wow, I'm really feeling like wasting some ammo here. And everybody's got crossbows.
Yeah, they're kind of marching on, except for they're getting closer is what they're doing. They're just ranging, right?
Right.
Except for the 4 that have rushed Hannah, not realizing that hiding in plain sight was Tick Rickety, Halfling Ranger Esquire.
So, do I see any way of getting through this throng of cultists? Like, is there any one path that is like discernible that where I might stand a chance at making it to the outside perimeter?
Yeah, you probably have to run through a couple of them, but as you probably run towards, because they still have about 10 feet between them, right? So if you were like the Flash, you could definitely go and get in between them.
I have proved myself to not be the Flash.
Since
Time
you have
again.
proven, yeah, exactly. Since you have demonstrated your ability to fumble, fall, and collapse,
Not to mention, I can't carry Romero.
if you were to go through here, you would probably have to fight your way through at least a couple to break through to the outside.
And they're 10 feet apart.
Yeah, they're about 10 feet apart. They started off at about 15 feet apart, now they're 10 feet apart. That's a big circle, and they're slowly closing in on the tower. Hell bent on probably destroying you.
So I can see like Romero
Just
lying
me?
over on the floor. Does,
They're not actually worried about you. For
Does
some odd
Romero
reason.
look stable?
You don't feel like you're in danger. Pardon me?
does Romero look stable?
Like alive,
Somewhat, yeah. He looks alive and stable. Looks really battered.
All right, Mara, we're getting boxed in here.
Like a rich noble tried to put up a fight against a lion and lost.
I can,
Sounds like my Romero.
yeah, I can carry Romero,
He's mine.
but we need an exit plan.
He's so brave.
Run? Like? No.
Yeah. So, We identify the area. I don't know. I'm gonna either use him as a pincushion over my shoulder to deflect crossbow bolts, or there is a back entrance. Do you think there is another exit out of here?
That is a good question. From our previous adventures, would I know?
No, there's no back entrance out of here.
There's not.
Hooped it is. I guess we go for the thinnest line and try and make a
All right, try to run back to town.
sling him over my shoulder and take a sword
What's your
away.
strength?
15.
Okay, yeah. He's not a heavy lad. He's not muscular. Or he's just he's a noble
Just gotta fold him up,
yeah.
put him in my pocket.
All right, we're running. We're taking your advice.
So I'm gonna try and like
Okay.
hold my shield up over Romero. You know.
Okay. Are you gonna run with them?
Stealthily.
I'm gonna stealth run.
Yep, I am. I'm gonna
Okay.
stealth run.
Everybody's
Nobody
surrounding
sees
him,
me.
watches his little guy behind it out. Oh, he's stealthy.
Is there
He's like
ways to
tiptoeing through the-
Tick's hiding in the brush, right?
Tick's actually hiding like right by Hannah. So
Okay.
Hannah and Tick are kind of like Hannah's making a stand to try
Is there-
to draw out the large, beautiful figure sitting on the horse. Hey, do you want to make me a charisma saving throw?
No.
Come on,
I have an idea.
come on, it'll be fun.
Oh.
Oh,
You rolled a 0.
I did roll the 0.
part of your heart almost feels smitten by this figure who's just looking at you in this boyish smile. Like just part of you
Like the
It's-
Beebs.
is
Oh,
you kind of feel
69.
some sort of like as these because the bad guys are going to get to attack first, but as they come at you, you kind of almost feel a connection.
Okay.
You guys take off and you're going to run for like what you think to be. They all look the same, so you're just going to go pick part of the line and you're going to try to bust through it and kill these guys and keep running, right?
And I.
That's your plan.
And I
Is there
want to
cover?
be
Like, is there
using
any
Ray
cover
of
that we
Frost
can
on-
use to kind of hide?
Not really.
Okay,
No, like
fair
it's like you've got like tall grassy areas, and of course there's a couple of trees around the area. But other than that, it's like it's hilly. It's got some
Yeah.
it's got some sort of forested area that you know that you're going to connect to as well.
Still feels really hills have eyes.
In the
so-
meantime, yeah, that's another good way to do it. Much better than my Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
I just hear the sound of music.
And your armor class is 17,
The
right?
hills have eyes with the sound
So
of music.
one of them strikes you with
That's a
one of the
terrible
scimitars.
theory.
Out of 4, just 1.
Okay.
The hills come alive with the sound of music.
So one of them slices into you for 8 points of damage.
That's not good.
What are you talking about? You've got lots.
I have 23 left. I don't have.
That's your barbarian. You've got lots. How many
I do
rages
though.
do you have left over?
I still got 2 rages left.
Yeah, because you've used 1,
I
right?
used 1.
Yeah.
He's pretty outrageous.
Okay.
Oh, my rage meter is-
Next goes to you. What are you going to
Surprise that
do?
boy.
Why are you letting them hurt me?
Oh, nice.
Oh snap!
Nice.
Oh.
We can hear this.
You know, he's got inspiration. Does he get an extra inspiration for that? That was brilliant. That really was brilliant. Use the lover against him.
He kind of snaps out of that little grin thing, and he thinks about it for a second there, and he's kind of like looking at you stunned. He is. He is. Oh yeah. Okay. And what are you going to do for an attack? Or are you going to attack?
No, I'm not going to attack. I'm not going to attack.
Get your people off our
I'm like-
friends.
Damsel in distress.
Yeah.
Like, you're letting them hurt me and my friends.
Are you letting them hurt me?
Yeah.
Tick, what are you doing?
Oh man, the guy that took a swing at Hannah, I'm definitely gonna give him a poke with a short sword, but I think I'm laughing too. That's brilliant. 13, and with the pluses,
Yep,
it's
that'll
20,
hit.
30, 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
So, and the poison is
Take a con save versus the poison, which is that's going to fail as well
5
too.
damage.
Yep. So he takes. Okay, definitely. That one's definitely hurt. You guys are making a run for it.
Yeah.
You've got Romero onto your back. You've got your shield in front, and
I got
you are.
bow out.
You got your bow out. You're trying to like stealthily run along
Well,
to.
take out whatever's in front of us.
Okay, that's excellent. Do you want to give me a bow hit then?
Yep.
Give me a strike with your bow.
That is 14. Yep, 14.
14 misses, an arrow kind of almost grazes one of them, goes through one of the rows, but you don't think it did any damage. Mara,
I was thinking, I think we can slow down.
as you're gonna make a, this is like gonna be your version of Red Rover, except we're gonna call it Red Romero.
Because
He is pretty
we're
red
running,
right now.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're on the move.
The closest one, I'm going to see if I can't Ray of Frost. Yeah, that's a 23.
All right, damage.
Jesus.
That's on
That's
your side.
5. Plus their movement speed is the 10.
You see Shen?
Battered and bruised.
One of these days, I'm gonna be able to do that.
Oh.
Let's go back. The cultist guys are really gonna try to dig into you now as you stand there and you're just gonna take it, right? Are you raging at anything or no?
I'm not raging.
Well, that's one hit.
Go down
One
here.
savage barbarian.
One hit again, that's it. You're gonna take 7 points of damage. They slice into you and you stand there and you just take it.
Yep.
Okay? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Blue steel.
I'm gonna again reach out to him. They're killing me.
Save me, my hero.
Like, I know.
Yeah.
That's what they're supposed to be doing.
But I don't know what that's gonna mean.
It's a good thing. Tick, what are you doing?
I'm gonna jab the guy that, again, give a little poke to the guy that attacked Hannah, and it's a total.
Are you still hiding in
12.
plain sight?
Yeah, hiding.
It's a total of 12?
Yeah.
Is that a sneak attack?
He doesn't get sneak attack, he's a ranger.
Yeah, no, but he's hiding in plain sight.
He doesn't get sneak attack.
I'm just trying to give him Pat Rothfuss.
He's already stabbed somebody, all right?
I'm just trying to give him the Pat Rothfuss.
I'm doing it this because you told me that my heart, like I failed my con save earlier, so.
There was a Christmas save. but
Or
that's
Christmas
okay.
save, yeah.
You see him
Yeah.
suddenly turn his horse and draw his sword from his scabbard on his back.
Okay.
And he is charging towards you at a full gallop. And it looks like he is going to be there probably next turn.
Okay.
Well, he just wants to sweep you up on his horse and take you off somewhere nice.
You guys,
gonna be that
the
much
cultists
on
are starting to kind of swarm in on you. You're running.
Oh yeah. I've got that sword at the ready. Anybody gets in my way, I'm gonna take the swipe at him.
I'm punching a hole.
You're going to punch a hole. You're using your arrows to pound through.
We actually killed anything yet?
You want to?
No,
killed him.
you guys can. It doesn't matter. I'm just rolling you guys all the same thing. So
Yeah.
Ty, what are you doing?
Are they close to us now, or?
Yeah, they're like within like 40 feet. You're getting into the wall.
Okay, so I will.
Attack, so
What are you doing? Go ahead.
15.
I'm still Ray of Frost.
15
Okay, you do
to
the-
hit
Yeah.
with your crossbow.
No, that's a sword.
Oh, you're
Oh,
not
they're
within
40
sword
feet
range.
range.
Yeah, you're not within sword
Just
range.
do
Okay.
crossbow.
Yeah, no, I had to put the crossbow away to carry him. And
Yeah.
can't
Oh, okay.
do those two things.
Mara, what are you doing?
I did an 18 for my Ray of Frost.
When you're another Ray of Frost
Yeah.
on the same guy or a different guy?
Different guy.
Different guy. And that's going to hit
You
damage.
hit the guy right beside him.
That's 7 points of cold damage.
Okay, and his movement is also
Those are
slow.
some nice dice.
Okay, those are the two guys that are kind of right in front of you. Their movement is slow.
That's the
Shen.
That's the hole I want to
Shen.
blow through.
I know. You see a couple of frosties out there.
Yeah, no, not one.
A nat one again.
Wow, man.
I got a 4-pound hammer for that one, and it's getting it.
Play rage.
Oh, you're gonna.
You just
we're
went
gonna
full
do a
tilt.
4-pound hammer later. I got one. It's happening. That giant's getting it.
Right away, I'm picturing that scene where that's on YouTube, that video, that kid that gets his video games taken away and he's like loses
Loses
it.
it.
Yeah, it's like
But no, I'm going to 4-pound that.
Yeah, this is like this has turned in from our Bruce Lee moment into like a really bad Jackie Chan movie.
yeah.
Oh, Jackie Chan would have done better. This is Benny Hill.
This is Benny Hill.
So that's what all the dimples in the wall are from.
Yeah.
No, the dimples in the ceiling downstairs are from golf balls.
Bard strikes up the hamster dance and the battle begins again.
All right,
Oh,
let's keep going.
okay. So,
Because we're going to be right on top of them next round, right?
yeah, you're gonna be right on top of them next round.
Or vice
Okay.
versa.
So the big bad guys are. You can see this.
Did you say plural?
Oh no, that's not what I want. Stupid thing.
Yeah, that's good battle music.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like the best. So
Blood rage.
you
from
see him
blade.
just like he's charging with his sword drawn.
Okay.
Okay. And he's just like you can feel the galloping of the horse as your heart's beating as he starts to just pound towards you.
So he's coming. Okay.
Well, not yet, but
But because he was still 150 feet away, so he's not on me yet, right?
Oh no, he wasn't that far away from you.
I thought he was 150 feet away.
Yeah, he was about 100 feet away from you.
Just like, so
He's
Oh, I would have
raged
raged my last turn.
It's not-
You would have raged your last turn? You see the galloping of the horse come charging towards you. You are struck again by two of the cultists with their scimitars as they plunge into your body, and you're just sitting there looking at him. What are you doing? They're going to take another 11 points of damage.
11.
11.
Sweet. I'm down to 5.
Basically bleeding profusely.
It's like you're just standing there, just taking it, just looking at him.
I can do this all day.
Tick, what are you doing?
Oh, I am going into. Was this? If I had a turn, I am going into a rage.
This guy's getting closer. I will do healing touch on Hannah because she's right beside me.
Okay, you're going to cast Healing Touch. Give her some hit points back.
10.
All right.
There we go.
Basically,
You can see him looking at
it's like
you.
ready to
Yeah.
go.
Fight! Fight!
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
I'm going. And how far away
dramatic
from
moment.
me is he now?
Pardon me?
How far away from?
He's like 40 feet and charging on his horse.
Punch the
sword
horse.
drawn. And it doesn't look like he really has eyes on you. It's look like he has. Make a perception check.
Everything's with.
Gives a full drunk.
Yeah, that's okay 'cause you're exhausted.
Yeah.
7.
A 7?
Three punches a camel.
He's just kind of like pounding in. You're not even sure what he's got, but
So
his
if I
sword is
run
drawn.
towards him, would I wouldn't be able to reach him this turn
No.
because he's still.
No. And you're going to probably get a bunch of opportunity attacks on you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just swing at. I'm going to pull my greatsword and swing at the nearest dude.
All right. Fight! Fight!
Nice.
Yeah. 21.
You hit.
Did your heads roll?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
14 points.
And you're raging?
Oh yeah.
This is the dramatic part of the story.
16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. Ugh. He's still got a scimitar and he's going after you. Tick.
Wow, you're tough on buggers.
They are tough little buggers. Because we haven't dropped one of them yet.
Not yet. I'll jab the closest guy. Oh man, that's 10.
That's not going to hit.
No.
Man, he just kind of just like
It's like, I'm trying. At least I
swings
didn't
you
hit
off as
Hannah.
you see it.
Yeah.
Okay? Now you've kind of made yourself known. They're very well aware that they know you. You guys, what are you doing?
I'm going to attack the first one because we're on top of them now, right?
Yeah.
We've closed the distance.
They
So,
close the distance.
The bow was put away and the short scimitar comes out. And that is a
That was fun.
13. 13?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't want to use that die anymore.
Why don't you use the one that Jason threw? I hear
That
that one
doesn't
rolls
possibly
really
have any-
well.
Yeah, it has no more ones left in it.
12, 17.
It's so getting the hammer later.
That hits.
So we're doing 1d8 plus 3.
I've seen dice destroyed in like a press, like an actual hydraulic press before.
9
That was fun.
damage.
9 damage against one of the wounded ones?
Yeah. Well, no, it would have been a new
A fresh one, right?
Fresh
Yeah?
one,
Absolutely. Okay.
And we're still running, right? Pat?
Yeah, you're trying to get through it, and there's like 5 of them that are trying to actually corral you in as you're really trying to burst through them. 2 of them aren't moving very fast though.
I kind of had the idea that we
Slightly
were trying to
frozen.
go through the 2 that were going slow.
Yeah, but as you're running there, they're kind of like, there's a group
There's
that's
still
coming.
more people coming.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, another one is going to get, hopefully, Ray of Frost in the face.
Nice.
Yes,
In
that's
the
a dirty
face.
20.
Oh, look at you know what? I think you have passed on your bad luck onto Shang Fang.
I'm okay with it.
All right, now you're a completely different one, right? You're trying to slow down as many as you
Yeah.
can, right?
So that's 5 damage.
Maro the hero today.
I know.
I
It's
gotta
about
save my
time.
Romero.
3 out of 5 slowed down.
It's love,
Okay.
driven by passion.
Ty, what are you doing?
I'm swinging, taking a
Oh yeah,
swing.
you've already swung, didn't you? Yeah, you've already done it. So we've done you guys. Okay. As his horse comes charging in, okay, you see his sword come out, and the cultists aren't even really paying attention. They're more focused on you.
Okay.
And you see him come up and literally right up behind your battle. Plus 8 is 19. And you see this sword just and it goes right into one of the cultists' heads.
My hero.
Fight!
I love you so much. You're such a big man.
And that is plus 10 points of
You can't
damage
take
into the
down
one
the
that Tick
beat.
had wounded. And it's basically, the body just goes flying in blood. And he turns around and he makes a second attack
Pretending to be Hannah. You're awesome.
against another cultist. And as his horse rears up, he falls off the back of his horse and lands on the ground.
Oh,
The most uninspiring
You
moment.
saw what I rolled, right?
oh yeah.
With your up? Oh, funny.
Nat 1.
I was really hoping for like the big epic moment, right? That one.
Yeah, me too.
And as it looks like he's about to take out another one, he falls off the back of his horse. And you hear this,
The whole time I'm cheering him on, pretending to be Hannah at the feet. It's like, oh.
So there's still 3 around us?
There's still 3 around you, and he's fallen off his horse and he's onto the ground.
You can get out on the horse. Just
Grab
like,
Tick.
screw
Grab
this,
Tick.
I'm out of here.
You jump on the horse and leave.
Why would I do that?
And the cultists are looking in shock.
It's not glorious at
It's
all.
not glorious. Why would I do that?
But it's funny.
I will. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'll attack the same
You're
cultist.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh.
21 again.
It's an epic moment ruined by a bad dice roll.
I would hear him, oh, thank you. Just from the bushes and the grass. And oh, man.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of damage to the
15 points of damage to the same way. Yeah,
The-
to
the one that-
yeah, boom. He's thrown back and
Is he's done?
dead. He's dead, which means that you do
I
get
get
another
another
attack,
attack.
right?
Oh, man, again.
Nice.
She's going beast mode on us. She's going to clear the
What
field.
happens?
Oh, yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8 plus 5 is
13.
13 plus 2 because I'm raging is 15 points on another dude.
Okay, not quite down, but definitely skewered quite
Can we get the
handsomely.
weak guys to line up in front and all the other guys?
I can't keep fighting, but like I've only got 1 spell slot left and I'm not doing enough damage. I'm actually going to try to jump on the horse and see how that goes to get out of there. I can't pretend I like this guy that much.
Sorry guys, you're on your own.
Well, you know, we are getting to the close of this, so.
So, do I have to roll to get on the horse? I can't roll.
Yeah, you
yet.
do. Actually, give me an animal handling check, because we're talking about like a large steed built for like somebody who's like 6'6", 7 feet tall. And you're what? How tall?
Yeah, I'm just like
Kick size.
4
So
feet.
maybe make a climbing check and climb up the saddle.
20 total.
20 in total.
Yeah.
On animal handling.
Yeah.
You were easily able to scramble on top of this horse. This horse seems to recognize some sort
Now
of
the horse
animal
has
connection with you.
Nice. Nice.
Where, you know, he has the barbarian connection with the rider.
Yeah.
You've made the connection with the horse.
Sweet. Let's get out of here.
It's love.
There's so much.
And you start to gallop. You
You've
see
got
Tim
Doc
Rickety
Conan,
get on this horse and
Romero,
gallop
you've got
away.
your horse.
I've got the horse. I'll take it. Let's get out of here.
And he's riding away. He's on the ground, and you're there. You've still got 2 cultists there.
Yep.
Okay, 2 cultists on you. You guys, and you're being slowly surrounded here. And in the distance, you see on top of the hill, you see a hulking mass of like lumbering weight coming there, and perched on top of his shoulder is a little green figure in some stately looking robes, far different from the last ones you saw him in. And you see You see the big hulking figure. It looks like some sort of he's like
The troll.
11 feet high, you know, with a hand, eh? Hey, you guys!
I'm running to him because he seems friendly. Oh, hey, someone you know? He waved us down like Cabby. Let's go visit him.
Yeah, if you can get out of this throng that's happening around
Yeah,
us
I
right
can
now.
run away.
Okay, and he starts to run towards you. Run away.
We're running towards him.
This is so unfair! So unfair! This shouldn't be happening! You hear in like this kind of, you know, the same magic voice that you're used to hearing before.
Okay.
Ha! But I have what I want! I have what I want! And basically scampers away. You can see you can hear footsteps running through the bushes and trees and tall grass, but you don't know where.
Set the force on fire.
All right. Mara, what are you doing?
Mara, very good idea. You do that.
Some people just want to watch.
What
the
are you
world
doing?
burn.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna Ray of Frost
This
another.
is going to be
one of these
epic
guys.
because we're going to end this with you galloping off into the sunset.
I'm gonna Ray of Frost another one of these guys. That's an 18.
Nice.
That's 1 point of cold damage.
But still slowed.
It's like, ooh, minty.
So is that 4 slowed now?
Forward slowed. Hey, what are you doing?
Run away. I'm running away.
Which direction are you running?
Towards the big guy that's
Okay.
coming towards us.
You're going to run towards the big giant.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, because we're all still running together, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, he's going to get a good lead on you. What are you doing?
I have a guy hanging over my shoulder, and I'm just trying to get through this crowd, so I'm sticking with Mara. So
Okay, you're going to take a couple opportunity attacks with some scimitars trying to stab you. Yeah, there's a couple crossbolts flying in your direction as well too, as well as you, Mara.
down.
That's going to hit you.
Okay,
How many hit points you got left?
23.
Lots. What are you worried about? You just took 7 points. Ben Shang, you have that crossbow misses totally, and Mara, you're going to have one. Going to go after you as well too. And that's plus 4, 15. What's your armor class?
10.
Oh, okay. You're going to take 7 points of damage.
What are you at now?
7.
Oh wow.
You're riding off into the sunset.
See ya.
That's the first damage I've taken.
You
all
now
day.
have a big
Yeah,
giant
really?
horse.
Wow.
And you can basically stand on this
That's
thing.
crazy.
Like, okay?
That's
Give
good.
me an animal handling
I
check.
have 14.
Yeah.
Okay, you're writing down, I have a massive blue horse. You have a
So
blue horse.
quick.
24.
Yeah, you easily master this thing. Hannah, what are you doing? He gets up, the hulking hero.
I'm going to attack the two that are with me here.
Okay, yeah, he's getting up and he's looking at you like just starstruck.
And embarrassed as shit.
I'm going to make this reckless attack.
He doesn't even care that a halfling just stole his horse.
That was funny.
It's like happens all the time.
I'm going to go reckless with my great weapon. That's not going to happen.
Very reckless.
So, yeah, that was very reckless.
I'm glad I left.
Didn't happen. Oh my
He's
God.
going to take his attack on the wounded one with his sword. 10, he's going to hit. He wields this thing two-handedly, and he actually skewers it. And there's one left, and he's going to take his next attack on that, and he is going to fail.
Okay.
He's going to miss. Mara, did you want to do any actions while you're riding away?
I love you, big boy. I just pretended to be Hannah. See you later.
Over the hill, you can just see him off in the sunset. The credits are rolling. It's a Mel Brooks movie. It's like Blazing Saddles.
Brendan killed me once. It's not happening again.
Alright, Ray of Frost another one of these guys.
Boom, boom,
2.
It's begun.
It's begun, yeah.
It has begun.
You can throw yours too, you know.
All right.
That's allowed here.
I know, but my dice and I have come to an understanding.
Mine is going to come to an understanding.
Shen Fang, what are you doing?
4 or 5.
Run away! Run away! So I'm running away.
Okay, you're going to try to get out of this. You guys are the he has slowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things around him already.
So they cannot.
They can't keep up, okay? Ty, what are you doing? You've got this body on your back. Give me an athletics check to see if you're getting exhausted.
That is a big yes.
You're getting exhausted trying to run through here slowly. So you can just.
I have no choice but to
Do I
try to
notice
stick
that?
tomorrow.
You've
and
taken
get
a
to the
lot of
perimeter.
damage. You've been hit. You've fallen.
How far am I from the perimeter of this circle of idiots?
You're already through the perimeter of idiots.
Oh, I just keep cruising.
Cultists. No, they're cultists.
Yeah.
They're not idiots till you've proven them that.
idiots.
Yeah.
Potato. Are you listening, ISIS? So I think that I've got to just keep going away from the fray if they're going to turn. Are
Yeah,
they turning?
they're turning, and you can see Feng running towards a large giant hill giant, which you have not seen before either. You are unfamiliar with this thing.
Well, that looks
and
like a
this hill
terrifying
giant has a little goblin on the side of him, who is like,
Giant.
Trust the giant?
Trust the giant.
All right.
yeah,
Then
who
I'm
is
following.
coming basically to kind of like your rescue. And as they see the giant, some of the cultists actually halt in their tracks.
Yeah.
Trust the giant.
Back to me?
Back to you.
I'm just waiting for Hannah to actually speak to this guy to notice his voice isn't.
Well, I still got one more guy on
Yeah,
us,
you
right?
do.
I have to attack.
Us. I like the way you use that.
You like that?
I like that.
That would be a 17.
That's going to hit.
6, 7, 12, 14 points of damage.
I can see couples therapy.
Yeah.
I told you it was going to be a love story. You know, I thought it was all going to be about Mario and Romero. No.
We met on the battlefield.
You were born in battle.
Yeah.
All right. You managed to slay the last remaining cultist.
So I
Out of
killed
all
him,
the 100 of
and I
them?
still have
I was
another
gonna say,
attack.
I wish.
You still have another
I
attack.
still have another attack.
Use it to slap
Now-
the shit out of the guy on the horse.
Keep in
Not
consideration
going
that you're semi-smitten with him.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know where that came from at all.
No, we're not
So
doing that.
out of the shadows and into the rainbow you travel.
I will not attack him with my free attack.
Use him to your advantage. Call off the
Is he up? Like, is he standing up?
He's
Look,
up and he's
down.
breathing heavy and he's standing beside you and he's just looking at you. And honestly, he's just staring right into your eyes like they're the most beautiful things he's ever seen in his life.
the
You've
most
never
ridiculous thing
you've
on a
never
battlefield
encountered something
ever.
like that. Another person who's built and powerful like you, who is the same height, looking at you eye to eye, just
doing the
enamored
back
with
thing.
you.
I hear Celine Dion.
My heart will go on. Right away, I point the crossbow bolt at my head.
My name is Rankar.
Rankar?
Rankar.
Ragar.
I am from the north. You are?
South side.
I'm Hannah of Vilksteed.
You are so beautiful and powerful.
Well played. Inspiration. Come on. Yeah, come on.
Inspiration. Inspiration. You also get inspiration if you don't already.
I still have it.
Okay, because for
But I can give
that,
that- what?
that whole like thing earlier, that earns it.
Okay, you're Hannah from where?
Tick, you're getting inspiration for literally riding off into the sunset.
I want to hear how
Epic
this
move.
goes. I want to hear how this
Because
goes.
you're not even there, right? Or, well,
Yeah, you're not even there.
But I still want to hear
You're
it.
running towards the giant.
You said I'm like, yeah, I know.
You are amazing. I like you. I want to be with you.
Pepe Le Pew thing going on. I want you to feel like
That's not
And
happening.
he's just like smiling at you. He's about your same age too. He's like, you can feel like his breathing gets heavier and heavier as his chest rises and falls as he breathes.
Yeah, not in the battlefield. I need to get out of here.
So the only way to prove his
Oh,
love
you
for
mean there's a chance?
Oh.
And he points and you see.
He's like, we're kind of surrounded still.
There's a horse
Actually, the cultists have all kind of stopped
Okay.
when he killed some of them, and they seem to be kind of like moving away. Especially, they're now when the giant appeared on the battlefield, they also seem to like go, "That's big," right? Kind of like a little bit, but Rangar points and he says, "I believe your friend took my horse." And And you can see about now 140 feet into the sunset, a halfling on a horse.
A horse with ticks.
Yeah.
Quite literally, yeah. He's an annoying little bugger.
Okay? And he's riding off into the sunset.
Do you control these cultists?
No.
Just showed up at the
They
same
just showed
party.
The little guy does.
A goblin.
Which little guy? The invisible guy?
The little gnome.
Pulls him out of his pocket.
Where does this go now?
He's an idiot. Come with me. Be with me.
Don't you know many
We do
people?
not need him.
Didn't even buy you a drink first. Just like, be with me
Who do you
now.
think I am?
I'm breed.
Not some cheap tart.
I know, this is what I like about you. You're so
I
strong.
need to go find my friends.
Okay. Basically, we're going to cutscene this. You know, back in town, back at this 7-stringed harp, except for Tick, who literally took the horse and rode off into the sunset. You can write ward horse, some barding, a saddle, everything that comes with a war horse, except for like it's not an armored war horse, right? You have yourself a big giant war horse right now. It's ridiculous. And Tick rides off into the sunset, happy that he's survived. And Brandon didn't kill him somehow.
He was hilarious.
Stumpy and Stilty greet you.
Hello. How are you?
Ooh, you have funny talking.
That's okay. You help us. Thank you very much. You're very nice.
We were hungry.
Well,
He's still looking for food.
come to the restaurant with me. I make you fresh
can't
chicken
cook your-
ball.
Oh, by the way, you stole the sheep.
It's okay. I make you fresh chicken ball. You come back to the restaurant with me.
Oh, we might have stole 2 sheep.
That's okay. I can make fresh chicken ball.
Okay. We stole a lot of sheep, all right? Okay, and we're going back anyway in the forest. Everything's fine. We'll pay you for the sheep.
And he's got like these, almost like a jester's outfit on, right? And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out 10 gold. And he says,
Oh, thought it.
Just give it to the farmers, and we'll see you later. You look like you guys need some help. We saw you off in the hill, and and he gives you another gold. We're probably gonna steal another sheep. And
You hear? Huh? He's just looking at him.
and he says,
hey, Stubby, to the west.
and Stubby says, okay.
That's a
No,
bunch
he's
of
feeding you,
cultists
funny
or
man, and he runs away.
No, they're way back there.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're dispersing.
good.
Had we had more time today, we would have probably transitioned that. And of course, once again, you're into the singing 7-string harp tavern in Secomber. Romero has come to. He's all over you. He's very needy.
Romero's come.
He is, but
He's very needy.
that's what Mara likes.
Yeah,
Men.
that's what Mara likes. Yeah, he's a very needy young man, but he's just enamored with you, and he wants to be with you. And
Well, who doesn't?
he
want
says
to be
that, you know, it's summertime, and he's looking at you, and he gets down on one knee, and he presents a ring to you and says, we should have a summer wedding.
Yes.
Yes.
Without hesitation, yes.
Yes.
Do
Yes.
we all see this?
Yes, you all see that.
Holy shit! Congratulations! I made this supper. We have rice
In
and
return,
table.
I pull out a finger. I have a gift for you.
My finger!
Like,
And he acts surprises, and he takes a look at it, and,
it's all gross and stuff.
1 second.
It's like, oh.
He passes out.
You pick a winner there.
Yeah. Take the finger, put it
All
in
right.
his nose for when he wakes up. Try to dick on
We're
his
going to end it
forehead.
there. I want to thank Rob, Kelly, Jason, Norel, and Richard, especially for coming out here today and joining us. And the thought of Tick riding off to the sunset will be our ending credits.
Budge.
Thank you for
Good
hosting.
job, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's great, guys. Good job.
Thank you.
That was a lot of fun.
And thank you to everybody who came out. We want to say
Yeah.
thanks. We appreciate it.